from the 28 down the sideline. Tony Correnti, our referee.
The hands of the face. Defense, number 91.
How about that? Is that better? Is that better? Haha. Now you can hear me. I tried to add a new part into my computer and I had to reset everything, so it's bad. But thank you for letting me know there, Motto. If you don't let me know, I never know. And we're back. What up, Maddie? And what up, Pat? Thought I said hi to you guys, but clearly I did not. All right, here we go. Star Watch. We got Najee Harris and Deontay Johnson, excuse me, on the Steelers. Let's take a snap. Quick throw outside to Johnson, and Johnson spins down and gets about a gain of 2. 3rd and 7 coming up here for the Steelers. I don't know how often I've seen Justin Fields play this year, so it should be fun to watch the rookie. I figured tonight is a good night for a trivia night. Ooh, what do you got, Mark? What trivia you got? Are you asking the questions, or am I supposed to find the questions? Because I did not prepare for a trivia night. Receiver goes in motion. Oh, the receiver trips, and Big Ben's just going to take a deep shot. And Chase Claypool comes down with the deep shot. Nice gain of about 25 yards or so. And that'll be first down Steelers. Vilder on the coverage could not keep up with the big man. Little push off there. No call. And he comes down with the grab anyway. Big Ben under center. 3 receivers bunched to the left. Chase Claypool goes in motion. They're going to hand it off up the middle to Harris. And Harris will fight forward for a couple yards. Nice 3-yard gain or so. Tough. What up, nerd? Hi, Tim. How's it going tonight? Not too bad. Just fighting this cough. Fighting the cough. Oops. I meant to switch that. Oops. Hello. All right, it should work, I think. All right, here we go. 2nd down and 7 for the Steelers. Big Ben, bunch formation, single back under center. Washington is going to get the handoff on the jet sweep, and he has plenty of room to run, and he gets up to about the 10-yard line. Nice gain there from Washington, and the Steelers are looking to score first. What up, RJ? How's it going? All right, Madison Roach. Ghost pepper chicken nuggets are good from Burger King, and I got a lot of them. And maybe a trivia night, something we need to do on the channel. That could be fun, yeah, especially if people want to, I don't know, like, it's interesting. If you guys want to bring trivia questions, I always will try to answer it, so we'll see. All right, here we go. Big Ben puts Claypool in motion. First and goal from the 10. And Harris gets the ball, and he's going to go into the end zone. And Najee Harris first on the board. That was too easy. It's like they didn't even try to tackle him. Easy stiff arm. And you go from there. All right, Mark, what do you got? Who is the only kicker to win the NFL MVP, and what year did it happen? It was Mark Mosley, Washington's kicker, and it was, believe it was in it was the strike year. I want to, is that 82, 81, 82? Somewhere right in there. Am I feeling better? I'm feeling okay. It's just this cough that won't go away, but it is what it is. There's the kick for the PAT. It is good. The Steelers are so overrated. Hey, well, they're going to look really good tonight. The Bears are not a very good football team. So the Steelers are unfortunately going to look pretty darn good tonight. For your sake, because I can tell you're a Ravens fan. I don't really like the Steelers either. I don't hate the Steelers, though. I just don't care. Like, meh. Meh. 1982. There you go. Good start. Good start. Thank you, Mark. You gave me an easy one because it was a Washington player, so I appreciate that. If it wasn't for the strike year, would Washington have won their first Super Bowl? That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I don't know all the ins and outs of how the strike worked, but I'm assuming there were some good players that striked. Oh, there's that Burger King commercial. I guess that's what made you think of the Ghost Pepper Nuggets. $1.49 for an 8-piece? That's cheap. Wow. Fair enough. What up, Hassan? Fat Ben can't even compare to Lamar Jackson. Fat Ben can't even compare to Lamar. That's funny. Who scored for the Steelers? It was Najee Harris. A 10-yard scamper for the touchdown. And it was pretty easy, unfortunately, if you're a Bears fan. That was kind of disappointing, to say the least. They kind of just easily went right in. But yeah, Big Ben looking good on that drive. 2 for 2, 28 yards, including a nice 26-yard shot to chase Claypool. And it's up to the Bears. Will they be able to stay in this football game with the young Justin Fields? We shall see. What 2 years were their co-MVPs, and who were the 4 MVPs? That is a trivia question right there. I honestly don't know. I really don't. And there's the kickoff from Boswell. And we're going to get a kick return here. All right. He brings it out of the end zone, makes the first man miss, and he's going to get tackled at the 11-yard line. Grant trying to make something happen. Is that Jakeem Grant from Miami? Is that who they added? Must have been. But, yeah. So that's an interesting – that's a good one. I like that trivia question. I'm going to be excited to learn the answer. But I don't know. Does anybody in the chat know who the – what 2 years were their co-MVPs and who were they? Does anybody else in the chat know? Don't look it up, but if you just know it. More like the Care Bears, am I right? Yeah. I never really watched Care Bears, so I don't even know like what characters to say. Oh, they thought they got a false start, and they may be right. He tried to get a quick shot to Allen Robinson, but it looks like the late flag is going to stop the play, and they're going to get a false start on the left tackle. Is that Peters? Is Peters still in the league? Is that Old Man Peters? It is Jason Peters. I didn't realize they signed him over there in the Bears. Really? Were McNair and Manning co-MVPs? Is that true? Interesting. We're 7-3. Tim beat Bucks last night. Nice. Go Wizards, go. Quick hand up. No, Justin Fields keeps it running to the right, following his blocks. And he's going to get a nice gain of about 7-8 yards on first down. But unfortunately, it was first down and 15, so second and about 7 or 8 coming up for the Bears. Justin Fields, man, he looks quick. 2nd and 7, they call it. Was it really Manning and McNair? Was it that recent? I was thinking it was way earlier than that. Is that right? Is that one of them, Mark? Is one of them Manning and McNair in 06? I didn't know that. Is that even true? I don't know. It might be. 3 receivers to the left. Justin Fields. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Looks like we're going to get a timeout from the Bears. I guess they don't. Nagy didn't like the look. Warriors are 9-1. Holy smokes. And that's without Thompson, right? There's no Thompson for them, right? Motto says right pair, wrong year. Interesting. So it had to be earlier than that, right? Because McNair wasn't any good then. What was it, in like 2003? I don't think it was later. Can't be later, because McNair was starting to fall off. So it must have been like 03, something like that. What up, Outlaw King? Ovechkin is now tied for fourth all-time in goals. One more goal, and he will take sole possession of 4th. Nice. He still needs, what, like another 180 to get number 1 or something like that? 180 goals? 2003 was correct. Okay. All right, there we go. We helped each other out there, Motto. You got the people, I got the year. There you go. Well, teamwork. A little teamwork. All right, Mark, give me a hint. Is it earlier or later than 03 since the last time this happened? I'm going to say it has to be like before 03 was the other one, because there's I don't remember any other one after 03. 150, 140, around that. Is that all? So how many more years is he going to play? I guess he has somewhat of a chance, right? He would have to play, what, like 4 more years to have a legitimate chance? 4 more years at a decent level? Because what, he can get 40 goals in a year pretty easy, right? It was before 2000. All right, this is going to be tough. I honestly have no idea. No clue. I feel it was Barv and Sanders? Really? In the 90s? You think it was in the 90s? Excuse me, sorry. He just signed a 5-year contract too. Oh, Ovechkin, sorry. That makes sense. All right, here we go. 2nd and 7 after the timeout. Justin Fields is going to go under center. Montgomery, the single back. 2 tight ends on the right side, as well as another receiver over there. So looking like a little bit of a heavy formation. Uh-oh, the tight ends are going to switch. No, only one tight end moves over to the other. A little shift, takes a snap, looking to throw. Looking left, and he's going to go to Robinson, and Robinson catches it for a first down, but there's another flag at the line of scrimmage. Looks like in the area potentially of a offsides, potentially? Because they didn't call the play dead, so it shouldn't be a... Oh, you know what? It's probably an illegal formation. Wow, it was Farvin Sanders. Nice, Motto. Look at you. All right.
Offense.
Illegal formation, yeah. Tough. There was a lot of weird action in there, so it looks like one of the tight ends got covered up. Allen Robinson did not move off the line. Excuse me. I guess, Mark, would it be 96? I would say 96 for that trivia question. What happened to Protec? What happened to Protect or Protec? I'm not sure. Protec's fine, I think. I don't know. Oh, big deep shot and cannot connect. Man, he took a shot on 2nd and 12 and threw it out of bounds, unfortunately. May have had a step on his defender also, but did not work out. Close? Okay. Unless you're talking about Chris. Chris is not here. I'm not sure. I told him I was going live tonight. I don't know if he's planning on coming today or what, but I did tell him that I was going live tonight. The Bears offense is tough to watch. Yeah, for sure. It's too many flags right now. This just sucks. All right, Mooney in motion. 2 receivers to each side. Justin Fields takes the snap. 4-man rush. And he's going to run and throw it underneath. And it's a one-hand grab by Montgomery, but tackled immediately, I believe, by Edmonds. And that will be 4th and 6. So 97, 92, I think Varv was a rookie, so that can't be it. So it must be 97. Here comes the punter for the Bears, and it looks like the Steelers are going to get good field position again. Dr. Pitt, what's up, Dr. Pitt? What up, Red Wings? Red Wing says, honestly, if it weren't for the 04 and 2012 lockouts, Ovechkin might be within striking distance of Gretzky right now. Potentially. 1997. All right, cool. Those are cool. That's a good one. I like that trivia question. So Sanders and Varv in 97, and it was Manning and McNair. Is that what we said? Manning and McNair in 03. Interesting question. You know this game is bad when Peyton and Eli passed on calling it. Really? The Manning brothers decided not to do this game? Interesting. Growing that channel, Tim. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Vax Only Sports. How you doing today, man? Appreciate you stopping by as usual. Always come through to hit that like button. I always appreciate it. Redskins at 10. After the 4th place, Ovechkin will be 25 goals from 3rd place, held by Jaromir Jagr. 2 caps in the top 4 all time. That's fun. Except Jagr probably did a lot of it on another team, right? I just remember Jaromir Jagr. Jaromir Jagr was on the team when I was like a young kid, like watching the Caps back in the day. But I think he was on another team for most of his career, and that's probably where he did most of the damage. Wings of Fatness. What's up, man? Not here to conversate? Sorry, buddy. It's the game's... I've been calling it. It's just a commercial break all the time, man. It sucks. That's 2021, man. It's not like I've been ignoring the game. I would love to call the game more. It's tough. My hockey team is the Detroit Red Wings. Nice. What original Browns QB was MVP in 1980? By the way, Jagger's still playing hockey? Are you serious? How old is he? That's nuts. Commercials are real. For sure. I mean, we had the timeout that they went on a full-blown commercial. Then it's a punt. Now we're waiting. All right, we're coming back in. They're re-showing the replay of Najee Harris, stiff arm, and walks into the end zone. What original Browns QB was it? Was it, I keep wanting to think of Esiason, but. Did Boomer play for Cincinnati? I'm getting him confused. I feel like he may have played confused. But anyway. All right, here we go. We got Big Ben, empty backfield set at the 42-yard line. 3 receivers to the left. Bears with a 6-man box. Only rushes 3. No, the linebacker blitzes late, and they try to quick throw to Freiermuth, and Freiermuth incomplete. Thrown behind him. Looked like Big Ben was looking for a hitch route, and Freiermuth was seeing a wide open middle of the field and decided to run the slant, and they were not on the same page. I kind of like what Freiermuth did personally, because unless it's not called an option route, if it's not an option route, then you got to play, you got to make a move. Excuse me. Then you have to run the route, is what I mean. All right. Freiermuth in motion. Bunch formation. Running back goes in motion, takes a snap, and they're going to do a weird tight end pass up the middle to Freiermuth, and Freiermuth is going to get a nice gain, still fighting his way through, close to the first down marker, and that'll cross midfield again, and we're looking at 3rd and inches for the Steelers. He's in his 50s, and what team is he on? Is Jaromir Jagr really still in the league? That's insane. What is going on here? I'm going to wipe my computer soon. I feel like I have some sort of corruption in some things. I'll have to re-download some stuff. All right, here we go. Big Ben, 3rd and inches. Puts a receiver in motion. Handoff up the middle to Harris. And Harris zigzags his way through, but gets enough for the first down. Oh, he's not in the NHL. Okay, that makes sense. You think Brady still playing is impressive? QB is the most protected position in football. Jagr is still playing hockey, and he's like 6 years older than Brady. That's insane. Granted, hockey players only play like 10 minutes a game, so I'm sure he only plays like 8 to 10 minutes a game. Probably Freiermuth, because I would have butchered it. I remember looking it up during the draft, so that's how I knew. All right. Handoff. No, play action. Looking to throw it. He's going to get sacked. Down goes Big Ben. Big boy number 94. And it is Quinn coming away with the sack. Nice move there. He beats the left tackle. And just Johnny on the spot. Perfect. Bends the edge and runs right into the play-actioning Big Ben. And Big Ben had no shot there. 2nd and 15, single back. Claypool in motion from right to left. Now he goes back the other way. Now they're going to hand it off up the middle to Harris. And Harris gets hit immediately at the line of scrimmage. Gains maybe 1. And Hicks coming up big. So now we got 3rd and long. Let's see if the Bears can hold fast. The good players play near 20 minutes a game? Yeah, the good players do, but Jaromir Jagr can't play any more of that, right? I ain't got sports trivia, but I got a personal trivia questions. It's funny to watch people get it wrong, though. Okay. This guy you wouldn't necessarily think of. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of other Browns quarterbacks. All right, here we go. 3rd and 13. Big Ben in the shotgun. Bunch formation. 3 receivers on his right side. Takes the snap. Only a 4-man rush, but here comes Hicks, and he's got to get rid of it over the middle, and incomplete. Good defense there by the Bears. And that will bring out the punting unit. Washington was the intended target. Could not connect. Down goes Big Ben. He's not so big after that play. Yeah, he got hit immediately there by Quinn. Robert Quinn, right? Took me a minute to remember his first name. I'm not going to lie to you. What up, Chris? Jill Levante, David and company. 0 in on Heineke. Watch his presser today. Fear Heineke. There you go. Fear him, baby. What's crazy is that wonderkind Kyle Shanahan. We get a fair catch at the 10, and that's where the Bears will start this drive. Wonderkind Kyle Shanahan was a worse record than Nagy as a head coach. That's pretty crazy. That is crazy. That's nuts, actually. Wonder Kid is what you meant to say. I get it, but dang. Yeah, honestly, Mark, on that one, I give up. I don't know. I don't remember. I really don't. I feel like I'm gonna know this too as soon as you say it, and I'm gonna be upset about it. I feel like his name's on the tip of my tongue, and And honestly, it's just, is it like Ernie or something like that? Bernie? I don't know. If it's like Ernie something, I'm going to be actually impressed with myself because honestly, I don't know how I remember that. But honestly, I really don't know. I'm just guessing. Here's a sports trivia. Which 8 QBs have thrown for 5,000 yards in a season? Brian Sipe? Oh, yeah. No shot. No, never heard of it. And honestly, I'll probably forget that name immediately after this. Which 8 QBs have thrown 5,000 yards in a season? Okay, so we got Peyton Manning. We got Pat Mahomes. We have Matt Stafford. We got, so those are 3 for sure. Let's see here. I don't think Matt Ryan has. I think he's only gotten 4,900. Drew Brees. Did I say Drew Brees? I don't remember now. Peyton Manning, Pat Mahomes, Matt Stafford, Drew Brees. Definitely those 4. Yeah, Bernie Kosar is who I was thinking of. Okay. But Brian Sippy, I have no clue. Never heard of him. I've gotten 4 of them. Okay. 4 of them. Who else would have thrown for 5,000 yards? It's got to be pretty recent people. Has Brady? When he threw that 50 touchdown year, did he throw for 5,000? I think so. That's the Ernie player you were thinking of that I thought of. I think so. I think that is Bernie Kosar who I was thinking of, but not Brian Sipe. All right, I'm going to say Brady, because I think Brady is one of the 8, actually. So I think I got 5 of the 8. I'm assuming you're telling the truth that there's 8. Because I don't think, like, Aaron Rodgers ever has. Crablegs didn't throw 5,000. He had 33 and 30, but I don't think... Did he throw 5,000? You might be right. Montgomery to the left side. Big gain there for the Bears. And he's going to gain about 20 yards on the ground. David Montgomery now. Nice run to the left side. Looks like the tight end makes a nice block on the linebacker, creating that hole. Nice move. Nice blocks, because honestly, Montgomery didn't have to do much on that one. He had a big gaping hole. Get some extra yards after contact like he normally does. But here we go. Heavy tight end set again. This time they're going to run to the right side. He cuts back, now tries to go to the right again, and he's only going to get a gain of about 2. Did Jameis Winston throw for 5,000? I guess he must have, huh? All right, well, there's 6. I completely forgot about him. I knew he threw 30 for 30, but I forgot that he threw 5,000 yards. Good God. Whew. Excuse me. 2nd and 8. Justin Fields puts Robinson in motion. 2 receivers to each side. Pittsburgh might be bringing pressure. Nope, they only rush 4. And Justin Fields is going to run for it, and he breaks a tackle, still going, trying to get to the outside, and he reaches for the first down. And I think they're going to give it to him. Yes, sir. Good spot there by the ref, and that will move the chains. No, Dan Marino, I don't think ever threw 5,000. I think he only threw 4,800. I think. I could be making that up, though. What do you think our chances to the Buccaneers are next week? Slim to none, but I'll be rooting for him. Yes, Matt Stafford definitely threw over 5,000. For sure. I know that one. Ryan has thrown? Justin Fields in the shotgun. Play action. Fields avoids the rush, and he can't get away from TJ Watt, though. And that is another sack for TJ Watt. 2nd down. Coming up. Give us a 10 out of 10. That's true. Was Roethlisberger the other one? Okay, so those are the 2 I forgot. Roethlisberger and Ryan. No, wait, Ryan, you're guessing. I don't think Ryan got it. Has a Washington QB ever thrown for 5,000 yards? Nope. It was Kirk Cousins threw 4,900. in 2016, I think. Quick throw from Justin Fields, batted up at the line. Wait a minute, is that intercepted? It is intercepted by Casey Hayward. Big boy jumping up and eating that football, acting like Kirby. How in the world did he catch that? I gotta watch that again. I didn't even see where the ball went. He just ate it as soon as it crossed the line of scrimmage. Hold the phone. He went on a stunt, put his hands up, and no, it bounced around, and then it just ended. He's the one that blocked it off his face mask. Horrible throw by Fields. And it just sits in his belly with a huge play. Brady 11, Stafford, okay. Breeze, Manning, Roethlisberger, okay. It was Marino in 1984. Good call. So Marino and Winston were the ones I forgot. Fair enough. So I got 6 out of the 8. Big Ben in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Handoff to the left is Najee Harris. And Najee Harris will get a nice gain of about 7 on first down. So 2nd and 3 coming up here for the Steelers. Gregory Lightbody, what's up, man? I got 1 win for Washington the rest of the season. Ooh, that sucks. That sucks. Thought Ryan was one of them. Nope, he only ever threw for 4,900 yards in that MVP year in 2017. Freiermuth in motion. Now James Washington in motion, so 3 receivers on the right side. Under center is Big Ben. Washington goes back in motion. They're going to hand off up the middle again to Harris. Harris jump cuts, and he's going to get a gain of only about 2. Number 99 in on the tackle, so 3rd and 1 coming up here for the Steelers. Through 4,900 in 2016, okay. No, that was Kirk. Yeah, that was Kirk. Yep. Oh, they both did in 2016? Fair enough. A Big Ben under center. Harris, the running back, handed off to the left side, and he will not get the first. The Bears hold strong. Wow. They tried to run to the left side, and the Bears linebackers weren't having it. Big hits there. Roquan Smith, the one to make the initial contact, former first-round pick out of Georgia, I believe, had a good hit. All right, we're going for it on 4th and 1 here for the Steelers at the 27. It'd be a 45-yard field goal attempt. They opt not to. Handoff again to Harris. Harris is going to get the first down this time. Plenty of it, and he gets up to the 25-yard line. Hope the bye week helped the football team get their act together. Well, I hope so too. We could be optimistic. Hassan stopped, I know, but not on the 4th. They could not stop the 4th. When did the Eagles make their first Super Bowl appearance, and what Super Bowl was it? I'm not going to remember what Super Bowl it was, but it was in 2003 with McNabb. I don't remember what Super Bowl that is. I am terrible at keeping track of the numbers. I know it was 0203 Super Bowl. And when I say 0203, I mean like the year, the started in 02 and the Super Bowl was in 03. The Eagles versus the Patriots. Because I don't think they went before that. I think they played against the Atlanta in the NFC Championship. 1980? Really? They played the Raiders? They did? Well, fair. Oh, wait. Is that with, what's his name? Jaworski? Is that 1980 again with Jaws? You know what? I did completely forget it. Dick Vermeil was the coach. That's the team that what are you doing? Stop. Thought you went to the Super Bowl in 04. I think it's because I think the Panthers was 04. The Patriots-Panthers was 04. Because 05, unless I'm one Super Bowl late. Hold on. This 2000 Super Bowl, like the 1999-2000 was the Rams-Titans. 00 and 01 was the Ravens-Giants. Then it was the Patriots-Rams. And 01, 02. So I'm 1 year back. You're right. Sorry. Because then it's I'm getting them mixed up. So 01, 02 was the Patriots versus the Rams. Then 02, 03 was the Buccaneers and the Raiders. 03, 04 was the Eagles and Patriots. So fair enough. Here we go. Claypool in motion. Big Ben, after the first down, is going to hand it off to the left side. And this time it is Snell with the carry. He's going to get a gain of about 4.5 yards up to close to the 20-yard line. Oh, we're getting some pushing and shoving after the play. Not sure who the penalty is actually going to be on. And Green and Blackson were the two. Green from the Steelers. Blackson from the Bears getting a little shovey afterwards. Let's see what they call.
Correnti has to say here.
Okay. After the play was over, there are personal fouls against both teams. They will offset, and it will be second down.
Okay. So who cares? What up, Bladen? Any Bengals fans here? I don't know. I'm going to get to thousands, 05, 06, 07. Never mind. I'm wrong, pretty sure. How do you go live without 1,000 subs? You can't do it on your phone. If you're trying to do it on your phone, that's why you can't go live. You can't go live on your phone until 1,000 subs. But you can on your computer. Big Ben in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his right. Snell in the backfield with him, takes the snap. Play action, quick throw to the outside, and it's caught by Deontay Johnson. He is so good. I don't know how he came down with that catch. What GM went 0-16, he was able to keep his job for 7 more years. Good old Martin Mayhew, the guy we hired as our GM. Quick throw to Chase Claypool. And Claypool's going to get spun around and tackled inside the 5. Here's a trivia question. When will the Bears fire Matt Nagy? Never. Looks like it's against the defense.
Defense, 12 players on the field.
Ooh, 12 players on the field. So that'll be half a distance to the goal. First and goal. Yep, Martin Mayhew. Granted, that was his first year as GM. Can you really blame him yet? I don't know. First and goal. The Bears, who are they thought they were useless. First and goal. Big Ben in the shotgun from the 4.5-yard line. Claypool out wide to the right. Johnson out wide to the left. Harris in the backfield takes the snap. And play action. Quick throw to the slant. And nearly picked off. Good defense there. And it's batted away by Vildor. Second down and goal coming up. Okay, everyone else is saying trivia questions. I got one. What team was the first to ever go 0-16? The first to ever go 0-16 was the Lions. The first to go 0-14 was the Buccaneers. No worries, Randy. I'm glad you said it because it was funny. Tim, how do you get so many subs? You just got to keep providing content, man. And eventually people start, if you got good content, people do it. Quick throw, pump faking. Nope, never mind, not a throw. Then he goes to the back of the end zone and out, and he makes the field goal. Big Ben. Field goal is good from Big Ben Roethlisberger. Threw it right between the uprights. and it was beautiful. Perfect spiral on the kick. It wasn't the kick, actually. Perfect spiral on the field goal attempt. Don't see that very often. But also, don't do it for the subs. Do it for the fun, man. Whatever you like to do, do it. Who cares? Big Ben, empty backfield set, 3rd and goal. 3 receivers out to the right, including Najee Harris out really wide, but Big Ben's going to take the timeout instead of going for it. We have 13:28 to go in the second quarter, and we will take a break. I don't know what was worse, watching the Bills losing to the Jaguars or the Rams losing to the Titans. I would say Bills losing to the Jags. That's embarrassing. Like, at least the Titans are still a decent team, even though they don't have Henry. They're still a decent team. It says right here the Columbus Warthogs were the first team to go 0-16. Who is that? That's funny. I like that. What NFL head coach is now 500 since grinding on a college? Oh, geez. That's funny, Big. That's wrong. 3 receivers to the right. Big Ben in the shotgun takes the snap. 4-man rush. Pumping. Now buying some time. He's got plenty. Good. And he finds Freiermuth for the touchdown. Great blocking by the offensive line for the Steelers. And the rookie from Penn State, the 2nd-round pick, will get the 4-yard touchdown, and the Steelers go up 13-0, pinning an extra point. What NFL head coach right now is 500? That's funny. What was the score of the first Super Bowl? That's a good question. The Packers won it. That's a good one. What was the score of the first Super Bowl? 23-10 is a good guess. I don't think it's right, but it's a good guess. And Boswell makes the second PAT. So 14-0 for the Steelers. No, it wasn't 30. Was it 35-10? Was it that high? May have been. Well, okay. Both of you saying 35-10, so I guess you're right. Which of the 3 Super Bowls Washington won, which one of the 3 was the best team? I would choose the 87 team. I would say the 91 team, because 91 team is recognized as like one of the better teams of all time, right? Aren't they in like the top 10 teams all time? Correct, 35-10. Wow. Bart Starr, Super Bowl MVP. Yeah, 91 was our best team. 14-2. They're recognized as one of the best teams ever. Bengals winning the Super Bowl? Didn't they lose? They've lost 2 in a row. I don't know about that. Yeah, I agree. 91 team was probably the correct answer. And the only one that wasn't in a strike-shortened season. Was the Doug Williams one in there too? I knew the Theismann was in there. The entire 80s for Washington was awesome. True. 2 different teams, though, right? Because that 83 team didn't throw as much. That was more of a running team, right? 82 and 87 were both striking short season. Fair enough. If you don't know, now you know. All right, here we go. We're getting another kickoff. The Bears down by 14, and Boswell in to kick it away. Boom. There it is. Oh, we're going to get a return. He catches it at the 6. Running to his left, tries to cut back. Uh-oh, he stops. Oh, can he get around the edge, though? Yes. Cuts back in, and he will get barely back to the 25-yard line, where he would have got it if he got a touchback, but he had to return it. He caught it at the 6. Good fight to get it there to the 25, honestly. How many Super Bowls had teams get held to 3 points or less? Interesting. I know, of course, the Rams just did it. Yeah, the Rams had 3. Oh, here we go. Fields hurrying up to the line, takes a snap, hand off to the left side, and Montgomery gets barely past the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 9 for the Bears. How many Super Bowls have they gotten held to 3 points? I don't know. I'm just going to throw out a number. 4. I don't know. Is it even that high? It might be 2. I'm going to say 4, though. 4 is my guess. Khalil Herbert comes into the game to spell David Montgomery here on 2nd and 9. Fields takes the snap. Play action. Looking to throw. And incomplete. Overthrows Goodwin. Got him a little shot, too. So 3rd and 9 coming up here for the Bears. My favorite NASCAR driver drives for Joe Gibbs' NASCAR team. Nice. I only ever liked really one. I don't know. I liked a couple NASCAR drivers, but I didn't really watch NASCAR. So my favorite was Jeff Gordon. I liked his DuPont rainbow car when I was a kid. All right, here we go. Justin Fields puts Montgomery in motion. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. Looking. Now rolling to his right. Looks behind him, make sure he's enough room to run, and he's going to get a nice 7-yard gain, but a big hit. They want a flag, but that was good and legal. Minkah Fitzpatrick coming up and laying the boom, and that'll be 4th down for the Bears. Man, he got through out of bounds. Oh, a little head-to-head contact. Honestly, it was initiated by Fields, though. So that'll bring out the punting unit. 4th and 3. And there goes the punt. Boom. And we're going to get a catch at the 15. He makes the first guy miss. And he's going to go backwards and make sure there's no flags. But the going backwards fails him. He gets only to the 17-yard line. Good job there by the Bears to not let him get any farther. And there you go. That's it, just those 2? Okay, fair enough. It's between the 85 Bears and the 2000 Ravens. Those 2000 Ravens were pretty darn impressive. We got to be honest with ourselves. They were pretty darn impressive. But so were the Bears. So were the Bears. Super Bowl 6, Dallas beat Miami 24-3. Okay. You think that's it? It's just those 2? Maybe. Mark Kearns will have to confirm. I guessed 4, but I did say maybe it was only 2, but I did guess 4, so I was wrong. If it's only those 2. Big Ben takes the field again at his own 17-yard line. 3 receivers to his left in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Quick throw outside to Claypool, and Claypool catches it and doesn't go anywhere with it. He kind of just stood there for a second, and Robert Quinn comes and makes the tackle, and it's 2nd down and 10. 2 Super Bowls, Rams, Pats, and okay, fair enough. Yet one of those 85 Bears is coaching the worst defense in the league right now. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. 2002 Buccaneers had a good defense too. They were amazing. Warren Sapp, Rondé Barber. Yeah, they were pretty dangerous over there for sure. Big Ben takes a snap, handoff up the middle to Najee Harris, and Harris slips a tackle, and he's going to get a nice gain of about 8, but there's a flag on the play. This might be coming back for holding.
Been a first-round pick.
See what they got to say here.
Holding. Offense, number 6.
So that'll be 2nd and 20 coming up for... Actually, it's only going to be half the distance of the goal, so it'll be 2nd and like 18, 17, something like that. Mike Allstott was a treat to watch, one of the greatest, the last great fullbacks. Was he the last one? I guess if you say one of, yeah, he was awesome. And I loved Allstott. Even though we had kind of a rivalry with Tampa Bay, with that Joey Galloway team back in the day. All right, here we go. Washington goes in motion, takes a snap, handoff up the middle to Harris. Harris is going to get a gain of about 3, maybe 4 on that one. Looks like they're going to mark it for 3.5. So 3rd and long coming up here for the Steelers. I did love Mike Allstott. Mike Allstott's fun to watch. He's a big boy. Big boy. Strong. But we had a good fullback too. Sellers. Remember Sellers back in the day? I wish we had the Eagles draft picks. Doesn't everybody? They have 3 top 10 picks right now. It's insane. All right, 3rd and 14. Big Ben putting a guy in motion. 3 receivers to his right. Harris goes out to the left, so now empty backfield set. Only a 3-man rush. 8 in coverage. Looking, and scans the field. He just checks it down to Freiermuth, and Freiermuth gets what he can, maybe up to the 20. And that will bring out the punting unit for the Steelers. When did the 49ers make their first Super Bowl appearance, and what was the score? What was the score? I guess the first time they made the Super Bowl was in the 80s, right? With Montana. I don't remember the score, though. I'd say, or was it late 70s? When did Joe Montana become a thing? There goes a kick. And it's not a very good punt. And the Bears will end up with pretty darn good field position. Where's this thing going to call? It's going to be at the 48-yard line. So Harvin, not a very good punt. And the Bears have their best field position of the night. They won with Brad Johnson. Remember him? Tampa Bay? Yeah. Yeah, Mike Sellers was a monster too. That's a big boy. Tim, what is your bold prediction for the NFL this season? What is a good bold prediction for the NFL this season? Bold prediction. I haven't thought about it. What's a good bold prediction? 1981. Was that the first year they went? True. 49ers versus Bengals were their first Super Bowl. A bold prediction for this NFL season. The rest of the way. Because we're going into week 9. Here's a bold prediction. I haven't looked at their schedule. Something might be real bold, but I think the Eagles make the playoffs. The Eagles make the playoffs. That is a bold prediction right there if I've ever said one, but I believe it. I think the Eagles are going to find a way to sneak into the playoffs. UNC versus Pittsburgh, huge game this week. Can't wait. Oh, yes. Got some Sam Howell versus Kenny Pickett. That'll be fun. The Steelers are going to run away with this game, most likely. Well, the Bears have, though, good field position here. We'll see what happens. Jarris should be the GM of the Washington football team. That would be cool. Oh, yeah, I got to tune in to that. Yep. 49ers played the Bengals twice in the Super Bowl? Really? Interesting. Bengals never won one, though. That's sad. Oh, we just found out why it was a bad punt. The punter kicked the dirt. Before he kicked the ball, he kicked the dirt. That doesn't seem good idea. All right, play action for Fields. Rolling to his left, throwing it downfield. Has his tight end, but does he stay in bounds? They're going to say yes. Cole Kmet makes the grab. I don't know. It's going to be close. Depends if that back foot was down. Because I think this third step went out of bounds. Oh, no. It stayed right in. Nice catch. I'd sign Tim off the street. Force him to play linebacker. Sounds good. And a run up the middle for Herbert. And Herbert will get a gain of about 1.5 yards. 1981 was the year. What was the score? I don't know. Bold prediction. Washington makes the playoffs. Second and 8 here for the Bears. They are in field goal range, so they're looking to at least get some points as long as they don't get a turnover here. Fields, under center, puts Mooney in motion, takes the snap. Here comes the blitz, and Justin Fields tries to get away, but no! TJ Watt with a huge sack. Loses about 12 to 15 yards. Justin Fields tried to run away from him, but he couldn't. And Watt hangs on to that ankle. And down goes Fields. Watt buried that O-lineman for sure. It was a 5-point game. 32-27. That's my guess then. 32-27 there, Mark. 3 receivers to the right. Empty backfield set on 3rd and 18. Fields looking, scanning the field, rolling to his right. Avoids the rush, and then throws it, and it's caught by number 17, and 17 slips a tackle, and they get close. About 3 yards away from the first down marker, but he couldn't quite get there. He didn't even get blocked. He just ran up the field and sacked Fields. That's what I thought. I'm not sure. I don't know. Bold prediction. James Smith-Williams will end the season with more sacks than Chase Young. Might not be so bold. Oh, there's an illegal man downfield. They're not even going to get a field goal out of this. The Bears are a walking disaster. 26-21. Dang it. Chase lived up to his hype towards the end of last year. I mean, we have a chance to have a good end of the year, but we'll see. I don't know. So what happened this year? Yeah, we just suck. That's what. Honestly, it's not so much him though. Hold on. Justin Fields looking to throw, going deep, overthrows Cole Kmet, and 4th and 23 coming up here for the Bears, and that'll bring out the punting unit. Honestly, what happened this year to us is our secondary just sucks. That's what happened. The Bears would still beat us, yeah. Well, I didn't say we weren't a walking disaster. All right, here we go. O'Donnell in to punt it away. And let's see if he can pin him back deep. And we'll get a fair catch at the 9. All right, well, we got a game. Not really. This game is not very good. And we got another commercial break. That's what we got. TJ Watt just laid it out, yeah. Yeah, he pretty much single-handedly prevented the field goal. Then we should draft Kyle Hamilton from Notre Dame. I like what I hear from Kyle Hamilton. We'll see. Speaking of the Bears, who did they beat in their 85 Super Bowls win? Who did they beat in the 85 Super Bowl win? That's not something you hear very often. So it was an AFC team. I don't know. Oh yeah, you saw my first Wizards game? Yeah, I know you said you went to the Wizards game. You showed the pictures, yep. Patriots 46-10. Oh, that's who they beat, was the Patriots. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Ooh, bonus for Outlaw. Getting the correct score. I would have known that one. Varus Packer in 96. I remember the Patriots with Drew Bledsoe. Most starts by a QB at a single venue. Big Ben with 120. And second place behind none other than Tom Brady at Foxborough, Gillette Stadium. Big Ben in the shotgun. 6:44 to go here in the second quarter. And he throws that little tight end again, but this time Hicks is all over it. And he gets a gain of only about 3. It is Watt, the other Watt brother, gets a gain of about 3. Now we're drafting Kayvon Thibodeau. Ooh. All we need is just one more defensive lineman. I would take him, though. He's a beast. Watch us draft Spencer Rattler and win 5 games again. Who knows? We need a quarterback, though. That's who I want to draft as a quarterback. Big Ben in the I formation. Pitch play to the right. Harris trying to get to the outside and does, and he will get a gain of about 5 yards. So 3rd and short coming up here for the Steelers. Corey Cowboy's a Cowboys fan. That's how I feel. Just kidding. Everybody's welcome, though. What's up, man? Does anyone think Varv's Iron Man streak will ever be broken? No. No. No shot. No shot. Tootie Gloves smacked you. Yep, he did. 49ers versus Broncos, 55-10. Here we go. Big Ben on 3rd and 2, throwing it to the tight end, and the tight end cannot escape. And that's going to be 4th and 2. Raider was the target. Nice tackle there, preventing the first down. Beautiful play. It was Gibson Sr. with the tackle. And that'll be 4th and 1, and that should bring out the punting unit since they're deep in their own territory. It's actually more like 4th and 2. And there goes the punt. This one's a much better punt. Actually, no, it's not. I lied. It rolled, and it's only going to get to the 41. Ah, man. He is not. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Did the Bears touch it? The Steelers are saying the Bears returner touched it, and they picked it up saying it was their ball. The ref disagrees, though, so I'm not sure what to think of that. Maybe they'll show a replay here soon. You can't be talking about the Cowboys when the Bills lost to the Jags. We can always talk bad about the Cowboys. You're in Redskins country, all right? We'll always talk bad about the Cowboys. Highest scoring Super Bowl? Highest scoring Super Bowl. Wasn't that like the Colts, Chiefs, or something like that? Didn't they go off? Oh, we got Montgomery in the pistol, and they're going to hand it off to Herbert, and Herbert is going to get a nice gain of about 7.5, 8 yards. Oh. The Steelers saying it was close. Oh, they pulled him back into the football, and it touched him. Is that legal? Can you do that? Maybe. All right, here we go. Fields under center, handing it off to up the middle, and Montgomery gets close to the first down marker, but I don't think he got it. So 3rd and 1 for the Bears coming up. Colts versus Chiefs was never a Super Bowl. Oh yeah, you're right. It wasn't. Who did the Colts play then? It was Colts versus Cowboys. Was it? I knew it was the other. It was Cowboys beat the Bills. Ah, okay. But yeah, it would not be Colts Chiefs. You guys are right. I remember it was some weird. I think it was the Colts Cowboys. I know that had a lot of like. That was the longest Super Bowl, right? I figured that they scored a lot, but I don't know. What about the Patriots versus Eagles 2017? That was a lot of points. 41-33. That is a lot of points. Was that one of the highest? Or it was one of the highest, but was that the highest? I don't know. But that is a crap ton of points, no doubt. I have big fingers, sorry. Colts versus Cowboys was Super Bowl 5, and the Colts won on a last-second field goal. Yep. The highest scoring Super Bowl was Rams-Patriots? Is that? No, it's not. That's not true. Handoff up the middle to the Montgomery, and I don't think he got there. 3.5 minutes. The Bears are getting to the point where they got to go for it, but I don't think he got it. The Steelers hold again, and yep, it looks like they're going to keep the offense on the field and just go up the middle again. Let's see what they got. Montgomery running right into the linebacker. Great hit there by Bennett. All right, Fields under center. Puts the receiver in motion. Oh, they're going to get offsides, and Casey Hayward jumped. And that'll be a free first down for the Bears. Hayward mad at himself. Deservingly so. Yep, encroachment, and that'll be a free first down. Back when the Colts were in Baltimore. True. The highest scoring Super Bowl was the Rams-Patriots? No, it wasn't. It was 3-12. I was thinking about the first Super Bowl. I knew you were not talking about the last one. But the Super Bowl back in 01-02, I thought maybe that one I think was only like 20-17 or something. 23-20. Justin Fields under center. Takes a snap. Play action. Fields steps up. There's plenty of time. Good protection. But now he's going to get outside to the left. And Justin Fields will get the first down. Gets a gain of about 6. I'm going to say 127 rushing yards, Outlaw. What's that? Sorry, I'm late. I'm usually here. What up, Dallas? How you doing, man? Better late than never. How many rushing yards did Timmy Smith have against the Broncos in the Super Bowl? A ton. Because he was running through holes the size of Mack trucks. Another Wildcat formation. Montgomery is going to keep it, and he's going to get a gain of only about 1.5 yards. So another 3rd and short coming up here for the Bears. He had 200 yards rushing. That's nuts. I knew it was a lot. I didn't realize it was 200, but I knew it was a lot. I could have ran for 200 yards rushing in that game. I mean, the holes were just massive from the Hogs. Just massive. 49ers and the Chargers was the highest scoring Super Bowl. 49ers 49, Chargers 26. Yep, that would have been. Wait a minute. Is that 1 point higher than the Eagles Patriots? This multi-stream thing got messed up. Which coach was the coach of the year in the 77-78 season, and what team do they coach? I don't know. I'm going to say I'm going to say John Madden for the Raiders. And Ricky Sanders had 192 receiving yards in that game. Phew. So it's 75 points. How many points is that? Yeah, it's 74 points. It's one more point. How many more scandals will the Washington football team have this season? Over, under 7. And I'm taking the over. It's like, no. Boomer's fastest 3 minutes. Excuse me. All right, here we go. Justin Fields, 3rd and 2 in the shotgun. Puts a man in motion. Loaded box, and they're going to hand it up off the middle anyway, and Montgomery is going to get close to the first down. Does he get it? Looks like he's going to be inches short, potentially. And they're going to take a measurement. It was not John Madden. Dang it. I'm going to be honest. I was coming into this year thinking we were going to be a top 5 defense. Then we're going to end up being a top 30. That, you and everybody else. It's gnarly. Just gnarly. You guys have to play the Bucks. That'll be a sad day, most likely. And it's going to be a first down. And I don't know how you overturn that, but that is a first down for the Bears. And they have 1 minute and 45 seconds to go here in the second quarter to try to get some points on the board. See if they can do it. You guys have to play the... Yeah, it's going to suck. It really is. All right, Justin Fields, empty backfield. 3 receivers to his left. Montgomery out wide. Takes the snap. Looking, throws it to Cole Kmet over the middle, and Cole Kmet makes the grab. Devin Bush nearly got there for the interception. Dangerous throw by Fields. It'll be 2nd and 2. 1 minute and 15 to go. Still plenty of time. They got 2 timeouts. Takes the snap. 3-man rush. Fields going open in the middle of the field is Cole Kmet. And Cole Kmet will get the first down. Got hit pretty hard in the back. No defenseless receiver called. And the Steelers are going to use a timeout to give their defense a breather. Still plenty of time for the Bears. 57 seconds. And they're at the 10-yard line. So 1st and goal from the 10. Yep, that was a good throw. Ooh! Good night. Micah Fitzpatrick hitting Cole Kmet hard. You see his head whip there. Cole Kmet hopped right back up and looked fine, though. He is going to go to the bench for a breather. Probably has to go for concussion protocol because, man, he looked like he got some whiplash. It was Jack Patera, and he coached the Seahawks in 77-78. Yeah, no shot I would have gotten that. No shot. Definitely the football team has taken a few steps back. Just a few. All right. Fields in the shotgun. Changing the play at the line. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap, and they're going to hand it off at the middle to Montgomery. Montgomery is going to get a gain of only about 2, maybe 2.5. Second and goal from the 7.5. Yeah, Jack who? Exactly, Outlaw. That's what I was thinking. All right, they're going to make sure that the Steelers don't have any time on the clock if they do put points on this board. 36, 35, and counting. Still plenty of time. They have 2 timeouts and only 2 downs to get into the end zone. Fields. Now the Bears call timeout? Why would the Bears wait so long to call timeout? Okay. Well, they call a timeout with 28 seconds. I guess they didn't like the formation. And they're going to redraw it up. Caps won 5-3. Pyaw! Nice. 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 So I really only care about one fantasy team now, because if I win this one, I can win $600, which is a lot of money for me. And I'm going to win this week. So that's huge. That's huge. Justin Fields in the shotgun. 4 receivers to his left. Looking right. Goes to the end zone. And it! Oh my God! I thought Jimmy Graham made that catch. Oh my goodness gracious. I thought he caught that. Hayden was on the coverage. Oh, I thought he fingertipped grabbed that and it came out when he hit the ground. It was great coverage by Hayden, but nearly caught and he couldn't maintain possession. Oh, that sucks. Yep, and he hauled it in, but unfortunately it hit the ground. 3 receivers to the right. Fields, 3rd and goal from the 7.5. Takes the snap. Looking, pumping, and there's going to be a flag on the play. Stoppage of the play, so that looks like it's going to be a false start for the Bears. Do you think there will be some coaching changes in the offseason? One can only hope. Which QB has the best ratio of Super Bowl championships in 6-year span, and what was the percentage? What? That is such an odd
Here the
thing.
snap count, but he's got to get his head back out to T.J. Watt all the way on the outside. That is unnerving for a rookie.
All right, here we go. 3rd and goal now from the 12. What can you do if you are Justin Fields? Can he pull a rabbit out of a hat? Takes a snap. Here comes the blitz. Going to the end zone, and he overthrows Jimmy Graham. Doesn't even give his receiver a chance, and that will bring out the field goal unit for the Bears. It's in a 6-year span. A 6-year span. I guess it would have to be Joe Montana, 4-0, 100%, right? Did he win his in 6 years? Or is it Terry Bradshaw? Might have been Terry Bradshaw with the Steelers in the 70s. Terry Bradshaw. That's who it's got to be, 4-0. At the start of the year, we had Alex Smith. We were looking like a good team. And as soon as he got hurt, we just became a horrible for the last 3 seasons. True? Youngest starting QB to win the Super Bowl, that was Pat Mahomes, right? Pat Mahomes just did it, right? Here's the kick. Boom. 15 seconds left in half, and we're going to get a kneel down in the end zone, and that's probably also what we're going to see in the field. Man, you'd like to see Justin Fields give his receiver at least a chance, an opportunity, but he just launched it to the back of the end zone, didn't even give him a shot. Terry Bradshaw, 4 for 6, 66.6%, 74 to 79. Wow. In 6 seasons, he went to the Super Bowl? No. He didn't go 4 for 6. Oh, I see what you're saying. Because they didn't go to the Super Bowl, but they went 4 for 6. Okay, I got you. Big Ben was the youngest at 23. Mahomes was 24 when he won it. Ooh, Big Ben. He was young back in 05-06, right? 05-06. That was where they beat the Seahawks with Sean Alexander, Matt Hasselbeck. It was an interesting team. So, yep, we got halftime. Steelers 14, Bears 3. Big Ben 9 for 13, 63 yards and a touchdown. Najee Harris, the leading ball carrier, with 11 carries, 38 yards and a touchdown of his own. Pat Freiermuth, the rookie from Penn State, was the one who caught it. Justin Fields, 5 for 11, 63 yards and an interception. What an interception it was from Casey Hayward at the line of scrimmage. He batted it down and ate it up. He's also been sacked twice. David Montgomery, 9 carries, 36 yards, a long of 21. Cole Kmet, the leading receiver, which has a majority of the receiving yards in this game, 3 catches for 54 yards. Mr. T.J. Watt has 2 sacks on the day as well as 6 total tackles. The guy is a freak of nature. And yeah, it's been tough for the Bears. They finally do get on the board with the field goal. But tough day for Justin Fields so far against this defense. What up, Bottas Fatfa? What's up, dog? Could have been RG3 the youngest. Oh, man, if only, right? Oldest QB to win the Super Bowl? It's got to be Tom last year, right? Do you think if we offered Tom Brady a big contract, he would have signed? No. He wanted to go to Tampa. What 2 players have the record for the shortest combine height touch? What? This is a funny one. What 2 players have the record for the shortest combined height touchdown? I would say it's Kyler Murray and Rondell Moore. That is pretty darn short. Kyler Murray and Rondell Moore. That would be my guess. Brady doesn't care about money at this point. He just wants to win. Yes, true. He never really did care about money anyway. He even took a pay cut to keep the team together in Tampa. And Tampa Bay wanted low tax state with good receivers. He'll probably also wanted a warm location. Yeah, I mean, Tampa's a great location to go to. So, and they were a phenomenal football team. A lot of people don't like to talk about that either. I'm going to refresh this chat. Maybe that'll work. Kyler and Rondell Moore. Hey! I got a trivia question right finally. Would have to be someone like Doug Flutie and someone? No, it was Kyler Murray there. What was the closest scoring Super Bowl, and what was the score? Was it the Titans-Rams? When he got tackled at the half-yard line? No, it can't be. Because they would have just made a field goal to win it if it was that close. Was it Montana? Joe Montana's final touchdown pass that sealed the deal? Maybe? I don't know. Who was Brett Favre's first completion to? That's a great one, Zach. That's a great one. His first completion was to himself. Brett Favre's first completion was Brett Favre. That's a good one. Yep. Brett Favre's first completion was Brett Favre. That is awesome. The closest scoring Super Bowl, and what was the score? I don't know. It's a good one. I don't know. Sterling Sharp. No, it was to himself. For the NFL draft, who would you want to go in the second round for us? That's a deep question. I'll say position. I would like to go either a corner or safety. I would like to go secondary. No, I lied. I don't want either one of those. I want a linebacker. Quarterback in the first, linebacker in the second. That's what I want. Hint, before 1990? Good night. I really don't even know that one, Mark. I really don't. What was the answer to the Brett Favre one? Wasn't it Brett Favre? Second round, best safety on the board. Yeah, I do like safety as well. 20-19. Interesting. Giants Bills 2019. That's a good guess. You don't get closer than 20-19, that's for sure. It was Varv to Varv, yeah. That's a great one. That's a good one. I love that one. The first round is a place for fantastic MLB or safety players. The second round. Perfect. I want linebacker and safety. Give me both. That is where greatness lives. Fair enough. Not a huge college football guy, but Smith Njigba. Jigba. The wide receiver from Ohio State looks good. Had 250 yards and a TD on Saturday. I'm not a big advocate of drafting receivers early. Personally, I would like to draft a receiver in no earlier than the third round, but that's just me. Hopkins won the Chargers versus the Eagles. Yes, he did. He did. Wow, Cordero Patterson saving the Falcons. That's horrible. The Raiders did blow us out in that Super Bowl. Look it up. I believe it. I believe it. The score was 2019. Look at Outlaw King. Outlaw King, the GOAT. You know what's funny is I don't remember a lot of these scores to these Super Bowls. Of course, we talked about the Rams, Patriots, 13-3, right? Or was it 12-3? It's 13-3. See, I already forgot. I think it was 13-3. But outside of that, I don't remember what the score of the Super Bowl was last year. 31-9. I may have just pulled that out of my butt, but I think it was 31-9. And then before that, 31-20 for the Chiefs over the Niners. 31-20. Yeah, because I think it was 20-10, and they scored 3 unanswered touchdowns, I think. But I don't know. But yeah, before that, I know we talked about the 41-33 Patriots Eagles. But quickly, I forget what the score is of these games. Easiest one to remember to you is the 28-24 Pats Seahawks. Yeah, see, if you would have asked me what was the score of that Patriots game, I don't know. I would know it would have been close. I would have been able to tell you Malcolm Butler got the interception to seal it. They should have handed off to Marshawn Lynch for that 1-yard gain, right? I remember these things, but I don't remember a lot of the scores. I don't know. In one ear, out the other, I guess. Enjoy the Zen. We'll be right back. Is that true? Is it Zen-like right now? Well, it's over now. It's over now. Which Super Bowl was the only one that didn't use Roman numerals? Oh, 50. Because no, wait. Super Bowl. Was it Super Bowl 50? Because it would have been an L. Is that true? That's funny. Bill BS Oilers. Bills versus Oilers in 1993 playoffs was a really good game. But wouldn't it be a good idea to get a wide receiver in the first round or no? I am completely anti-receiver in the first round. I just don't like wide receivers in the first round, especially not in the first 15 picks. Now, it's not because you can't find a good receiver that early. Of course, you got Julio Jones, Calvin Johnson, right? A.J. Green was a beast in the top 10 picks. And of course, you can find busts at every position. But my problem is that it's the difference, right? How much better are those guys than the guys that you find later in some of these drafts, right? Like Chase Claypool was a late second. DK Metcalf was a late second. Terry McLaurin was a third. Antonio Brown was a fourth. Adam Thielen, I believe, was a second. Like, there's a Stephon Diggs. Was Stephon Diggs a first? Stephon Diggs may not have been first. I don't remember. Michael Thomas was a second. Like, there's receivers later in the draft that are, like, there's enough of them later in the draft, I should say, that make it not worth it to me to draft that guy. Now, there are exceptions like the Calvin Johnson, like the Julio Jones exceptions that are the entire package. They have phenomenal speed, phenomenal leaping ability, the amazing hands, right? They got the size. Like, there's guys like that I could make an exception for in very, very rare cases. But again, those are very, 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 very rare cases. I would like to wait on receiver and draft them later, and that's my opinion, right? And it doesn't always work out, but I think that there's other positions of need. Now, like, because I feel like a wide receiver pick is basically like a luxury pick, especially like late in the first round if you're already like a phenomenal team and you just want to add one more piece to your offense that may be able to put you over the top. Fine, go ahead and do it. But for the most part, a receiver doesn't really change your franchise enough for me to draft him, especially not the top 15 picks. So that's how I feel about it. How about bring in DJ Moore and reunite him with Curtis? That could be fun, but I doubt that the Panthers let him walk. The Cowboys. Which team has the most Super Bowl appearances and how many was it? Steelers. Maybe. I'm going to say the Steelers, and I'm going to say 11 Super Bowl appearances. That's my guess. We need a QB first, exactly. I feel strongly about that. I think the easy ones would be all of the Redskins Super Bowl scores. Honestly, I'm terrible. I know it's 42-10 over Denver. And honestly, those might be the only ones I know. I'm terrible with scores. I don't know why. Ionitis and Bostic for DJ. If only we could trade Bostic. All right, we're back in it. So we got to return to the 30-yard line for the Steelers. Big Ben in the shotgun. Empty backfield set. And they rush 4. Big Ben gets it out quickly to Johnson. And Johnson is going to lose 4 yards. Good tackle there. And, Big Ben is slow to get up. But it looks like he will get up. It looks like it's going to be a late hit on the quarterback. There is a flag.
Off the
Roughing the
ball.
passer, defense number 97.
Defense number 97. Tough. Come on, you just got a negative 4-yard play, and you just give them a free 15 yards. Let's take a look here at how close this was. It's kind of... Oh, that's ticky-tack. Oh, come on. He fell over into his own guy. That is ticky-tack call for Edwards. That I feel, He was falling that way. He ran his shoulder into him. That's it. He didn't hit him high. He didn't drive him to the ground. That is ticky-tack at best. Jeez Louise. Now they're up to the 45. Chase Claypool in motion. Handoff up the middle to Harris. Harris is going to get a gain of about 3. Come on. The Steelers don't need bad calls like that. That just put a fork in the Bears. They're done. Bad rookie QB, that is? I don't know. I do not like the QBs in this draft. I would trade down a couple of times and get a mountain of picks. We have so many holes we need to fill before we get a bad rookie again. That's funny. Would you guys trade for Tua? I would not, personally. I don't like Tua. Big Ben, 2nd and 6. Freiermuth goes in motion. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. 5-man rush. Gets it out quickly to the flat. And Najee Harris makes the first man miss. And now a big hit. Believe that was... Was it Roquan Smith or Travian, whatever his name? Trevathan? Somebody laid a big hit on Harris, but not until after a gain of about 3. It was not Roquan Smith. Roquan Smith was the one that missed the tackle initially. It was Trevathan. Gosh, I can't say his last name for some reason. They got the big hit. Correct. The Patriots have 11 Super Bowl appearances. Ooh, so I got the number right, but I got the team wrong. I didn't realize the Patriots had so many appearances. Fair enough. All right, here we go. Freiermuth in motion. Big Ben in the shotgun. Takes the snap. 3-man rush. Pump faking. Looking to throw. And he finally does. And it's batted away. Great defense by the Bears. And that's 4th and 3. They are in a pit situation, like a spot on the field. They may decide to go for it. I don't know. They're right near midfield. Good defense. Oh, a little face mask there by the receiver. Could have been a flag on top of that. But no flag thrown. And we're going to get a punt. Let's see if Harvin, who has not been punting well tonight, can pin him back deep to get this game going for himself. And they will be a punt at... Nice punt! Down at the 6. Perfect spin on that ball. It bounced at around the 5 and basically just stood there. Easy stop there for the punt unit. And that is where Justin Fields and the offense will start down by 11 at their own 6-yard line here with 12:42 to go in the third quarter. Which teams have no Super Bowl appearances? All right, so Houston, Jacksonville. Those are the easy ones. I don't think the Browns have one, right? I don't think the Browns have... I don't think so. The Bengals have, but not the Browns. The Lions... Is it just those 4? It might be just those 4. I think it's just those 4. That's what you get when you have Tom Brady forever. Yeah, exactly. Browns, Lions, Jags, Texans. Yep, I agree. So I think it's those 4. Everybody else agrees. Is there one we're missing? I don't think so. Oh! 5 teams. The Washington football team. Just kidding. Excuse me. I like Clueland. Clueland. Thoughts on the news Wizards City jerseys? Personally, I think they are fire. They have new City jerseys. I hate Yahoo. What's the City jersey 2021? Is it what, these? Which one is it? All right, Justin Fields under center. Handing it off to the right side, and Montgomery will get a gain of about 2.5 yards. Steelers not giving up very much. I missed it then. Have it on your profile pic. Share it again on the Discord. Justin Fields under center. 2nd and 8. Takes the snap. Looking to throw and incomplete. Probably a good thing that was thrown too far to the outside because Hayden may have been there to easily pick that off and maybe be gone for 6. Lions, never Texans, never Jags, never Browns in 3 years. Ooh. This when each team could make it to their first Super Bowl appearance. That's funny. 3rd and 8. So what is the over-under for the Fields sacks eaten prop bet? I don't know. That's a good question. I would say 4.5. Justin Fields takes the snap. Looking, and he's going to run to his left, 3rd and 8, and he throws it, and he got a man open. Finds Allen Robinson, and that'll be a first down for the Bears. Spoil does everything. What's up, bro? Other than that later, guys? What? Oh. You said something. Just finished talking with a friend about making me a new logo and banner. So how y'all doing? Hey, good for you, Spoil. Keep it up, baby. Keep it up. Posted it again? Okay, awesome. Justin Fields, 1st and 10 from their own 26. Handoff up the middle for Montgomery. Montgomery still finding a way to go, and he's going to get a first down. Tough running there for David Montgomery. Churning them legs and gets enough for the first. He got stuffed at about a 3, maybe 4-yard gain, but he kept going. The Steelers didn't even try to tackle him. It seemed like it was only one guy holding on to him. The rest of them kind of just stood there and watched it. And they're going to do a play action. Fields steps up, going deep, has a man open, caught! Oh, wait a minute, is it caught? Yes, it is! Goodwin makes the catch. Fitzpatrick knocked it out of his hands, but in the new rules, that is a catch. Marquise Goodwin, wide open, had to stop for it. Oh, this might not be a catch. And they are. Mike Tomlin's going to challenge it. Great defense there by Fitzpatrick. But It is not. It looks like it's not going to be a catch. Ball was moving pretty much the whole time. Good defense there by Fitzpatrick. And it was just underthrown by Fields. Very unfortunate. Because he had to slow down and come back. He was wide open. What is for the record for the most sacks and singles? It's Strahan. I know Michael Strahan got it. Is it 22 and a half? 22 and a half? For the best sack dance / freakout? That's funny. I feel like Tress Way is one of the most likable people. Just found out he was mic'd up versus the Saints. Yeah, he's funny. He's very funny. I've seen that video too. Also, wondering how long we've had never really thought about it. Oh, Way? Way is actually the longest tenured player on this team. I think we've had him since 2014. Single game records like 11? No shot. Most sacks in a game? No way it's 11. I don't believe you. Greatest games by an NFL defender. 7. By Derek Thomas. That's a lot. Correct, 22 and a half. There you go. Even though I don't really believe in that record, it should still be, I think it's Bruce Smith that had 21 and a half, I think. But Brett Favre just gave it to Michael Strahan. It was a bogus move, if you ask me. Yeah, 7 sacks in one game. That's insanity. That's a lot of sacks. Didn't Chandler Jones have like 6 and he had 5? I'm thinking he had 5. That game was they sacked the QB 11 times. Oh, okay, fair enough.
Grab. He traps that ball up against his wrist.
After review, the ruling on the field as a completed pass will stand.
Ooh, it will stand. So the catch is good. Derek Thomas was a freak for sure. All right, so the catch stands. So first down, Bears. 10:26 to go here in the third. The Steelers are up by 11, but the Bears knocking on the door here in the red zone up to the 14-yard line. Fields in the shotgun. Cole Kmet goes in motion, and it's 3 receivers on the left. Takes the snap. Looking, buying time, and throws it, and it's caught by Kmet for another first down inside the 5. Good throw there on the move by Justin Fields. And Fields is calling a play. It looked like spider on the arm, I believe is the play. Spider on the arm is what he did. He didn't do this. It was a spider. A crawl. Looks like they're going to run it up the middle. And Montgomery gets close to the end zone and is about a half-yard short. 2nd and goal. Let's see what he got. When he was at Bama, he played opposite of Cornelius Bennett. I worked with a dude that played for Penn State against him. Ooh. He had some great stories about his QB screaming at them to block those members. I think it was Blackledge. I don't know. That's funny. All right, Fields. Oh, we got a wishbone formation. Cole Kmet goes in motion to the right. Montgomery. Now they're going to throw it. Fields looking, throwing it to the end zone, and I think it's caught by Jimmy Graham. Touchdown, Bears. There is a flag on the play, though. Uh-oh, this might be coming back. Justin Fields just walks As soon as he sees a flag, he just starts walking the other way. Like, all right, it's against us.
Out, and he's going to block T.J. Watt on the edge. Now, you can't block outside of the tight end box, but that's not outside of the tight end box.
Did he even touch him?
I don't understand that call right there. He is not outside. The intent of that rule is not the end of line of scrimmage block. It's outside the tight end. That should be a touchdown.
John
right
Perry.
on the edge.
I'm with Brian. You know, it's an offensive foul, which takes away the touchdown, so it's automatically reviewed, but they cannot look at the low block. I think it happens right.
Wow. All right, here we go. Justin Fields, empty backfield set. Takes the snap. Looking, steps up, running, and can he get a block? No! Montgomery doesn't even block at all, and now it's going to be 3rd and goal from forever. Just when you thought the Bears were going to make a game out of this, they just become the Bears again. Easy, they took the deep throw, and the Rams did nothing. Yeah, the Titans beat the Rams. What was it, 21-9? 28-16, so there's a couple garbage time touchdowns. That's right. Fields looking, sidearm, caught by Montgomery. Montgomery has blockers in front, and he gets up to the 4. And it'll be 4th and goal from the 4. Let's see what Matt Nagy decides to do. Oh, he's mad. He said that was a BS call. You got to forgive him blocking hurts. I think they need to go for this. I don't know. It's tough. It's a 22-yard attempt. They're going to go for the field goal. Try to get within 8 here. Takes a snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 14-6 for the Bears. I'm happy because the Cowboys lost. Absolutely. Cowboys didn't lose. They got murdered. They scored some bogus touchdowns, but I was happy with because I have Dak Prescott in my dual quarterback league. So that was fun. Let's take a look at this Rams game. How did I heard AP didn't do that great. I think he had like 21 yards, but he got another touchdown. Yeah, 10 carries, 21 yards. Man, they did not run the ball like the Titans normally do, that's for sure. They sacked Matt Stafford, though, 5 times. Got after it. Jeez. Matt Stafford had his worst game in a Rams uniform, it looks like. 31 for 48, 294, a touchdown, and a 2 interceptions, sacked 5 times, a 17.6 QBR. Cooper Kupp had another nearly 100-yard game. Robert Woods had 98 yards. Not a lot to go off of offensively for the Titans, but they did enough to win. They did enough to win. Must have had a defensive or a special teams touchdown in there, huh? Interception. Bayard got a touchdown. Pick 6. Ooh, Ramsey had a pick. What up, Chris? Going deep. Just think, we beat the Cowboys 2 times. Eagles and Giants beat them, and the season won't be that bad. Bad news, Russell Wilson is back. Yeah, I heard. Ugh. What are you going to do? Also, the Cowboys coaches are dumb. They left in Dak for meaningless garbage time 2-point conversions on a QB run while down 30. As I said, I'll take it. I had him in my fantasy league. And I may have needed those points, honestly, to win that game. Even though, as I said, there's only one more game I really care about. And I've already definitely won that one. But only one league. I'll be 5-4. Sitting in the playoffs. In like 5th place or something like that. Top 6 teams go. But you got to win the whole thing and you win $600. All right, Santos with the kick, and we're going to get a return. Caught right at the 6-yard line. And he zigzags his way through and gets up to about the 24-yard line. And Big Ben and the Steelers will take the field. Whew. Justin Fields, hard hit. Looks like he's okay, though. I don't think any Cowboys coach for the last 15 years has been burdened with a functional brain. Not like that, but I mean, for us to verse them, obviously don't want him to be injured. Yeah. Big Ben, play action, looking to throw, going deep, and has to come back for it, and Washington gets there. Big Ben looking like an old man. He had to come back for it big time, but he does, and James Washington makes the grab. Big Ben somehow avoiding the sack. Wide open was James Washington downfield. So wide open, he was able to come back for that ball. Big Ben handing it off to Najee Harris, and Harris escapes some tackles, but all of that to get a negative 2-yard run. Hard running from Najee Harris, the first-round pick out of Alabama. The Raiders' 2020 draft was a disaster. They no longer have either first-rounder or third-rounder. When did they draft Josh Jacobs? I don't know. Is Khalil Mack hurt? I haven't heard his name. I haven't seen him playing at all, so he must be. Ruggs, Arnett, Bowden. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Pretty bad. And they're going to do a reverse to Deontay Johnson. Johnson getting some blocks. Nice block by Pat Freiermuth. Gets a nice gain of about 9 yards. But Pat Freiermuth crushed whoever was out there on the edge. It's pretty sad about Henry Ruggs. Very sad. Probably not a bad dude either. Just made a horrible, horrible mistake. Ugh, it's tough. It's tough. Big Ben under center, heavy formation. Najee Harris, the single back, 3rd and 1. They're going to hand it off up the middle, and the Bears stopped him for a second, but the second push, it looks like he's going to be a half-yard short. So 4th and inches for the Steelers. Arnett got cut for a car crash and also holding a gun to a camera and threatening. Ugh. Arnett. I heard he was threatening, but I didn't realize that he had a gun threatening him. That's not very good. Not very good over there in Las Vegas. Fourth and 1. Steelers hurry to the line. A heavy formation again. Bears have everyone at the line of scrimmage. They run it up the middle, and diving over the pile is Najee Harris, and I believe he got it. Najee Harris leaping over the pile, and that should be enough for the first down. What is the longest winning streak in NFL history? That's a good question. What's the longest winning streak in NFL history? I'm going to say Dolphins 20 games. That's my guess. Dolphins 20 games. Back in the 72 undefeated season when they had some wins here or there. Or maybe they started the next year with some wins. 20 wins, I'm going to guess. And of course the whole Gruden thing. Yeah, the Gruden thing was terrible. Also. It would have to be Miami. No, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Ben Roethlisberger can't throw far enough at all anymore. Yeah, that was a pretty pathetic throw for sure. But looks like they're going to get probably 7 more points and ice this game out from the Bears, because the Bears just cannot do anything offensively. Even though they'll only be down by 15, it still feels like forever. Big Ben under center. Najee Harris, the running back. 3 receivers to the left. Claypool goes in motion, takes the snap, and they hand it off to him on the jet sweep. And he's following his block from Freiermuth, and he's going to get a first down. Nice gain of about 10 yards. They're going to give him 11. And 1st and 10, Pittsburgh. Big Ben Roethlisberger can't throw far at all anymore. "86 yards in a game. That's crazy. Just remember, Denver won a Super Bowl without a QB that couldn't throw farther than like 8 yards. Is that how far Elway could throw? No, it was Big Ben. Not Big Ben. Why did I say Big Ben? It was Peyton Manning. Duh. Excuse me. Not Miami. Interesting. Okay. Was it the Colts? I don't know. Colts? Nah, it can't be the Colts either. Here we go. Big Ben. Hand off to the right side is Najee Harris. And Najee Harris will get a gain of about 1.5 yards. Bears swarm tackle him. Or was it the Patriots? 18-0. I don't know. What state do you live in, Tim? I live in Maryland. I'm a Marylander. Good old Bowie, Maryland. Yep. Tim is in line. Fun fact. Big Ben, 2nd and 8 from the 10. Takes the snap. Looking right, scanning the field, now rolling to his left. Throwing to the end zone and incomplete. Or is that Johnson or Jackson on the coverage? Looks like it was Johnson on the coverage. Yep. Johnson there to bat it away. His arm was shot. Hated that Super Bowl. Loved it when we beat them the second time. Oh, the Dolphins Super Bowl. Yeah, when they went undefeated. Yep. Big Ben in the shotgun. Deontay Johnson backs off the line. They take the snap. Big Ben looking to the right side, going to the end zone, and it is caught by Freiermuth. And the rookie has 2 touchdowns tonight. There is a flag on the play. I think this is going to be pass interference on the defense.
It's going to look an awful like those flags on the field. Let's see.
I think there's going to get a holding on billboard.
Pass interference. Defense number 22.
Yep.
This penalty is declined. Result of the play. No touchdown.
Touchdown Steelers. Freiermuth. Being the big boy. They call him Baby Grunk, getting drafted in this year's draft. I don't necessarily, it's a missed PAT, so it stays a 14-point game. Interesting. That sounds like a good Texas tight end to me. All right, well, the Bears will stay within 14 with 2:08 to go in the third quarter. Hit the restroom, and I'll be right back. What's up? 23 games? Ah, it was the Colts. So that's only regular season games then. Because they didn't win the Super Bowl. That's why I thought it was the, whatever you call it. The Dolphins. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Didn't the Colts lose to the Saints? Yeah, exactly. So it must only be a regular season award. Hell, I couldn't tell you anyone's name outside of Mills who plays for the Texans. David Johnson, Mark Ingram. No, wait, Mark Ingram made his way back to the Saints, didn't he? Philip Lindsay's over there. Zach Cunningham. Laramie Tunsil. Brandon Cooks. Huh? All right, and another Wildcat formation, and Montgomery is going to run it and keep it and get a gain of about 12 up to the 30-yard line. Do you think Washington will be aggressive next offseason? Only can only hope. Ingram just became Saints' leading rusher at all time, I think. Wow. Good for Ingram. All right, here we go. Justin Fields in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. 1:30 to go in the third quarter. Herbert motions back to the backfield. Takes the snap. And they're going to keep it for Justin Fields. And Justin Fields will get a gain. Slides forward for about a gain of 4. 2nd down and 6 coming up. Not like a prestigious list. Prestigious list. Still don't know why they removed the Rams from St. Louis, because they are already so many Los Angeles teams. It's up to the Rams, man. I don't think the NFL did it. I think the Rams wanted it. 2nd and 5. So they give him 5 yards on the play. It looked like they only gave him 4. Fields, empty backfield, takes the snap. 4-man rush, steps into the pocket, throwing over the middle of the field, and it is caught by Darnell Mooney up to the Steelers 45, and here come the Bears. Which team is the oldest in the NFL? It's got to be the Bucs, right? Bucs or the Cardinals, one of those two. Actually, it could be the Rams too. It's one of those 3. Handoff to the right side, and Herbert almost lost the football. It looked like he gets a gain of about 1.5 yards. I will say the Bucs. I'd say the Buccaneers. Because they have some old guys over there. They got Ndamukong Suh. They got Tom Brady. They got Gronk. I don't know. Maybe not. You think it's the Bears? The Bears that old? I guess they do have some older guys. Maybe. Keem Hicks is pretty old. Khalil Mack's getting up there now. Could be the Bears. It is the Cardinals. Cardinals is because they just been getting all the old guys, right? J.J. Watt, A.J. Green. Chandler Jones is not a young guy anymore. I think there was a misunderstanding of the question. Oh, which team is the oldest in the NFL? It could go either way. Fair enough, Zach. Fair enough. Yeah, the Bears are definitely... I think the Bears are the oldest. I think you're right. That is a fair confusion. You gotta be better, Mark. Come on, Mark. You gotta be more specific. And end of the third quarter. So Steelers 20, Bears 6. Can the Bears have the ball? They're moving. Can they get back into this football game? They have been in the red zone twice and has failed to punch it in. It is the oldest franchise is what you meant. Okay, so the Bears is the answer then. Who celebrated with a phone? Oh, who celebrated with a phone? Who was that? Was it Ocho Cinco? Was it Chad Johnson? Or was it some obscure player? Because it wasn't it back when like Chad Johnson and T.O. were going back and forth? No, it's this guy. Who's this guy? Where he hit it into the... Who was this? Joe Horn. Gotcha. I couldn't remember if it was some obscure player or not. There you go. Good one. That's a good one. Joe Horn. Fields, play action. Steps up over the middle, and it's caught by Jimmy Graham. What a dime by Justin Fields. Stood there in the pocket, took a shot as he threw it, and throws a dart over the middle of the field. Beats the safety and the linebacker. What a dime. First and 10. Here come the Bears. Don't count them out yet. Here we go. Takes a snap. And he's going to hand it off. This was the Wildcat formation. And Mooney goes into the end zone untouched. And the Bears are right back into this football game. Down by 8 pending an extra point. The oldest franchise is the Cardinals, found in 1898. So it was the Cardinals twice? Interesting. They did a lot. Ocho and T.O. went back and forth with a lot of crazy celebrations back in the day. All right, here we go. The Santos with the PAT to bring them within 7. The snap, the hold, the kick is good. And the Bears are right back in this football game. Let's see if they can't get a stop here. Great handoff by Montgomery. With the Wildcat formation, he hands it off to Mooney. And Mooney takes it all the way into the end zone. Wah, wah. All right, well, let's see what we can do. Do you know J.C. Horn is Joe Horn's son? I did not know that. Huh, never even heard that before. All right, we get a touchback from the Steelers. So Big Ben will start this drive on their own 25-yard line. Zach plays games. I'd say one of the most underrated celebrations was when Jerome Simpson flipped. Don't know if you'd count it as a celebration, but search it up if you haven't seen it. I don't remember it off the top of my head, that's for sure. Did you know his mother was Mrs. Horn? It's Mrs. Horn, not Miss Horn. Mrs. Horn. But that's pretty funny. I like that. Unless Miss Horn was like some character in a movie, and then me and Zach look silly. All right, here we go. Big Ben under center, takes the snap, play action, steps back, looking to throw, going deep, and it's incomplete, but Johnson is going to get called for the pass interference. Doesn't look like he got his head around, and Johnson can't believe it. Johnson was guarding Johnson. Tough, tough, tough. Wow, great jam there by Johnson. Oh, he got his head around and then, oh, it was hand-to-hand combat. Tough break there for Jalen Johnson. Keyboard is sticky. I don't want to know why. Who won Coach of the Year in the 2015-2016 season? Ron Rivera. I don't know. I don't remember. Here we go. Big Ben. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. And they do that little weird screen pass there in the middle of the field to Najee Harris. And Najee Harris is going to fight forward for a gain of 9. A couple of big plays here. And they're almost in field goal range. Bears have got to shut down. I have the worst keyboard on earth. Got a replacement and my wife dropped it on the ground 5 minutes after opening the box. Ouch. Ouch. All right, here we go. Najee Harris in the single back formation. Bunch formation. Chase Claypool goes in motion. And they're going to do the reverse to Johnson. Johnson tries to get by and can't. Good defense there by the Bears. Roquan Smith in on the tackle. And it'll be 3rd and 1 coming up here for the Steelers. Been here many times before. So far, they've decided to run it. See what they do this time. Not Rivera. Okay. Sean McDermott. Didn't he have a good year? No, that wasn't back in 2015, 2016. Handoff up the middle to Najee Harris, and Harris is going to try to get as much as he can, and he just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. So another 4th and 1 for the Steelers. Hint, it was 4 clapping emojis or waving emojis. 4 waving emojis. If you knew how bad Dwayne Haskins would have been, who would you have rather taken instead of him? I wanted to take Montez Sweat at pick number 15, and then we wouldn't have had to have traded up for him. I wanted Montez Sweat at that point. And the big kick here, 54-yard attempt, is good. So that puts the Steelers up by 10 with just under 12 minutes to go. The Bears are not done yet. His nickname is the Clapper. Pete Carroll. Is it Pete Carroll? Pete Carroll claps a lot, doesn't he? Or was it Jason Garrett? Is it Jason Garrett? Did Jason Garrett win Coach of the Year? Isn't that when Dak and Zeke were rookies? Was it Jason Garrett? Swear it was Rivera. Rivera must have been the year before. It was Jason Garrett. That's funny. What is this? Mayor of Kingstown. All right, will the Bears get back into this football game and make it interesting? We've had a lot of great night games this year, even when you didn't expect it. And let's see if they can't get back into this football game here. All righty then. Boswell in to kick the ensuing kickoff. Oh, God. Oh, nice return here. It's a fumble! And Boswell gets it. Oh, no. And the Bears do Bears things again. Oh, no. Was it Adrian Peterson in 2012? Adrian Peterson won the Super Bowl, and the MVP, didn't he? When he had 2,000 yards? Wow. It was a great return there by Jakeem Grant, but then he just coughs it up, and it ends up right in Boswell's hands. Wow, that sucks. You see the Cardinals beat 49ers without the QB, RB, wide receiver, and wide receiver too. Yeah. Yikes. Excuse me. It was Adrian Peterson. Nice. Big Ben under center now with the ball and a 10-point lead at just under 12 to go. Handing it off to the left side is Najee Harris. Najee Harris zigzagging his way through. A nice big hit by Roquan Smith after a gain of about 3. Roquan Smith don't play around, man. I would love him on the Washington. Second and 7 here for the Steelers, up by 10. Empty backfield set at the 39-yard line. Big Ben takes the snap. It's going to be offsides. And that'll be a free 5 yards and keep the down incomplete pass. But the Bears got a little antsy coming with the slot blitz and did not get there in time.
Defense 58. 5-yard penalty will remain.
Was that Roquan Smith that jumped? It wasn't only him that jumped. If it was, I thought. No, it was. It was Roquan Smith. He was there in the slot and went for the blitz, but got there a little early. Roquan for third rounder. Ioannidis and Bostic. That's funny. Man, I'm on fire. I'm great with this trivia stuff. Are you saying the coach got the clap? Big Ben under center. James Washington goes in motion, handoff to the left side, and James Washington trying to zigzag, and he gets hit to the first down. Wow, it looked like he was going to get bottled up, and then somehow he escapes and gets to the first down marker. Who was the last defender to win MVP and win? Wasn't that, I feel like I had it for a second, and then it went right out of my head. Whatever, I was going to guess. Come back to you. It was Charles Woodson, Green Bay. Right? Didn't Woodson win one? Hand off to the left side for Claypool, and Claypool will get the first down. Wow, they didn't give the first down to Washington. I don't know why. It looked like he definitely got there, but he said it was a little short. Wasn't Woodson the last one to do it? $20 years ago, maybe? I want to say it was a DB. I don't think it was like a lineman or something like that. I want to say it was a DB. Big Ben. And it's going to get sacked by Roquan Smith. 9 yards. 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 9 Wow. Big loss. Roquan Smith coming in hot. Oh, the the right guard thought he was going to just have to double team the defensive end, and Roquan Smith goes untouched to Big Ben. I don't think it was linebacker. I think it was a DB. It was not Taylor. Taylor was not the last one. Is that true? I think somebody in the 2000s won it. Hand off to the right side, and it's going to be Blackson that makes the tackle on Snell. So 3rd and long. So you get awards for hurting Theismann. Oh, that sucks. Wait, did I actually get the year? Random guess. You did a great job. I thought somebody else won it. And a quick throw to the outside, and Deontay Johnson could not make the grab. So it's 4th and forever now. Well, fair enough. It was 1986. Lawrence Taylor won. 1986. But, I thought there was like some weird one in this area, but I guess not. Brett Favre won back-to-back-to-back MVPs? Wow. Is he the only player to win back-to-back-to-back? Looks like it. That was a good trivia question that I just ruined. Brett Favre. The only player to get back-to-back-to-back MVPs. And then he never got another one. Yeah, in 1997. And then Peyton Manning entered the field. It's like that. Rich Gannon won an 0-2. Interesting. I guess it was the 85 season. Probably. That's probably how they did it. Probably. So it was a touchback. So the Bears will get the ball down by 10 with just under 8 minutes to go. Trying to make a comeback. So we're getting Ed Oliver on the channel tomorrow night at 8:40. Said he can come on for like a half hour. So we'll have some fun talking with Ed Oliver. Is it possible for a punter to win MVP? If so, will it ever happen? No, it is not possible. Because the punter just doesn't have any, there's no way. It's not like a kicker that actually puts points on the board and actually affects the score of the game. Yes, the punters can be important, to have a decent punter, but it's not that important. If a punter kicks 40 drop kicks, well, if he's scoring points, then he's scoring points. If a punter gets MVP, something did go wrong. I agree. All right, Justin Fields in the shotgun. Receiver in motion. 2 receivers to each side, takes the snap. Blitz coming. Justin Fields throws it over the middle of the field, and it's overthrown for Robinson. Robinson looked like he had an opportunity at that ball, but it went in between his hands potentially. I don't know. It's hard to see from that angle. Let's take a look. Robinson going on the hitch. Comeback route. Yeah, it was just thrown too far to the inside. And incomplete. 3 receivers to the right. Fields, 2nd and 10. Takes the snap. Quick throw to the outside, and it's caught by Mooney. And they will give him a 5-yard gain. So 3rd and 5 now for the Bears. I'd bet a punter with 40 drop kicks and leads the league in points he can win. That would be insane. All QBs get injured, so punter has to go in and throw the game's winning TD to make the playoffs. Probably. All right. Justin Fields puts a man in motion. Allen Robinson, 3 receivers to the left. Takes a snap. Only a 4-man rush. Pump faking. And Justin Fields is going to go down to a sack. And TJ Watt gets a 3rd of the night. Wow. Might have only counted for half sack. Hayward may have been in there on there with him. But Fields looked like he was going to run for a half second. Nope, TJ Watt got a 3rd one. Yikes. There goes the punt. MVP. It's like, and they're running. And it is a fumble! And they pick it up! And they're running it back the other way! And the Bears score a touchdown! Hold the phone. Is this actually a fumble? Or are we going to see a replay and it's going to be taken away just like the Bears do normally? Did he fumble it before he hit the ground? That is the... Oh, it looks like he fumbled it. The ball is loose. And it's a touchdown. The ball is going to be loose. Touchdown Bears. And we have a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. 23-19 pending an extra point. But the ball was definitely coming out. And the Bears had a clear recovery and return for a touchdown. This is going to be a game. No matter what you want it to be, it's a game right now. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. They're still reviewing it, but that looks pretty clear to me. And they're not dead yet. I can smell the sausage smell from the cheering crowd all the way here in Montana. Yep, and it is confirmed. And Santos coming in for the PAT. All right. The snap, the hold, the kick is good. And we have a 3-point ball game, ladies and gentlemen, after the fumble by McLeod. This game is not over yet. Wow. The Bears. Best offensive play was a punt. That's funny. Their best offensive play was a punt. Maybe they should just punt on first down. What do you guys think? Punt on first down? Chris, I just guess decided to take the night off. So. MVP punter. We're looking at him right here. That would be funny if the Bears win this game. Well, Fields would get sacked less if they just punted on first, so might be a good for his career longevity. The memes. The memes. All right, here we go. We got a bowl game. Can the Bears defense stop them here? Santos to kick it away. And we will not get a return. A touchback at the 25 is where Big Ben Roethlisberger will start. 6:31 to go here in the fourth quarter. A touchdown all but seals it here for the Steelers. But let's root for a stop, shall we? Let's make it a game. The Bears, they're not dead yet. Big Ben in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle to Harris. Harris zigzagging his way through and finds a way to get to the second level. What a run by Najee Harris. Gets about 14 yards. Man, looking like Le'Veon Bell back there. He literally stopped jumping around and found a way to get a nice gain. Wow. Tough running there by Najee Harris. First and 10. At the Steelers' 38-yard line. Big Ben in the shotgun. Looks like they're going to bring a blitz. Nope. The quick throw to the Chase Claypool. And Claypool will get a gain of about 3. Claypool slow to get up, but he does. Limping a little bit. Jumping up and down now. He's going to go to the sideline. Looks like he may have rolled up his left ankle potentially. Probably just has to get taped up a little bit. Should be fine. 2nd and 6. Big Ben, 3 receivers to his right. Just over 5 minutes to play, and they're going to hand it off to Harris. Harris this time cannot escape and will lose a yard. Big boy number 91, Goldman, in on the play. So now it'll be 3rd and about 8. Can the Bears stop him here? I just checked. Washington hasn't lost a regular season night game since 9/23/2019. That's a funny one. All right, here we go. Big Ben in the shotgun. 3 receivers bunched to his right. Takes the snap. Going deep and caught for a first down by Deontay Johnson. There's a flag on the play, though. See what the flag is.
And if it stands.
Offside. Defense, number 94, lined up in the neutral zone.
Penalties decline, so first down anyway. Quinn lining up in the neutral zone. And, yep, you can see that he's crossed the line of scrimmage. So, tough break for the Bears. 1st and 10. Is that the only night game we've had since 2019? That's funny. No, we beat the Steelers last year on the night game, remember? Big Ben in the shotgun. And looking to throw to the screen. Caught, and he will get a gain of about 2 on the play. It was number 29 with the ball carrier. Who is number 29? Who caught that? Oh, it's Balaj. Kellen Balaj got the catch. And we beat the Giants earlier this year. Yeah, we've got some games. Big Ben in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Play action. And it's incomplete. And, are they going to say fumble? His arm was going forward, but when did he lose that football? That might be a touchdown again. Unless they called the play dead. Did they call the play dead? Because that looks to me like a fumble. Because it's not the tuck rule. No, that's incomplete. His arm's coming forward. It's going to be incomplete. Even though he totally fumbled that ball because he was trying to pump fake it. Didn't watch the game last year. Cable cutter, don't get East Coast games here. Fair enough. They have never lost a night game versus football team. Beat the Giants, Cowboys, Eagles, Steelers. Wow. If you don't know, now you know. Big Ben in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his right. Empty backfield. Takes the snap. 3rd and 8. Drops back. Looking, pumping. And he has to try to escape, but he cannot. Down goes Ben Roethlisberger. And it is Marsh that comes away with the sack. But that was a coverage sack. Great defense on the back end. Not allowing an easy completion. And allows Marsh to get there late on the sack. Let's take a look here at the secondary. Yeah, good coverage. Everybody, maybe McLeod got open late, but at that point, they were already harassing Big Ben. And that will bring out the punting unit, and the Bears will get the ball down by 3 with just under 4 minutes to play. Nothing matches the win versus Dallas Thanksgiving. Killed them. Hate Dallas. Really hate the Cowboys. Really hate the Cowboys. I heard that. It was fun last year. 41-16. Crazy game. Wait a minute. Did Marsh get called for a flag? Marsh got called for a celebration? And it's 1st and 10? He did a karate kick as a celebration. No, he looked at the Steelers sideline and got called for taunting. Oh my God, how pathetic. And Harris is going to run up the middle for a 3-yard gain. Oh. The difference in this game, 11 penalties for the Bears, 2 penalties for the Steelers. Marsh walking to the other sideline, staring down. He's saying, yo, I didn't do anything. You can't get called for the taunting.
Against Chicago tonight.
Well, think about Cassius Marsh. He was just elevated from the practice squad. He gets the biggest sack of the game. And then, okay, I get it. You don't want to give him any room to throw the flag on you. But to me, he's looking at the sideline from the hash. Why are we throwing a penalty there?
Yeah, that's a tough one. That is a real.
That's to ice the game that way. That sucks. You just made a huge play, your first sack of your career. Ugh. Big Ben. Play action. And he's going to go down again! There's also a holding on the play, but that will not be called. And Big Ben will get sacked. So that's going to be
It's number 65.
and forever now. Can the Bears get a stop anyway? No fun league, no kidding. Robert Quinn beats the left tackle and trips up Big Ben. And then Nickens in there to clean it up. Nickens there in just the nick of time. Or Nichols. I think it was Nichols. Here we go. 3rd and 16 from the 45. Big Ben looking to throw it underneath. Caught by Deontay Johnson. Deontay Johnson makes a man miss and gets up to about the 34-yard line, making it a possible field goal opportunity. Why are they trying to pass? Yeah, it's crazy. Such a weak call. Weak call. Wait, he ran... Did they get a call because he ran into the ref? All right, well, Chris Boswell will look to extend this lead. Let's see if it pays off from the left hash. Boswell takes the snap, 52-yard attempt. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So now the lead is up to 6, and the Bears can win this game with a touchdown. The Bears can't move the ball, just eat the clock and win the damn game. Yeah, that pass on 2nd down was definitely a big question mark. That's a great point. Great point. All right, here we go. See what the Bears can do. All his teammates consoling Marsh on the sideline with that penalty call. All right, there's the kick. And we're going to get a return caught at the 8. And he catches it with a running start. He gets past the 25 up to about the 27 and out of bounds. All right, Justin Fields. 73 yards to glory. Can Justin Fields, the first-round pick, 11th overall, come away with the big play here for the Bears? He's got one timeout with 2:47. Let's see what Justin Fields can do. The Ohio State University quarterback. Justin Fields in the shotgun. Montgomery motions in the backfield. 3 receivers to his left. Steelers bring pressure. Justin Fields throwing it to the left side, and it's caught by Robinson. And Robinson does not get the first down. He'll be just short. 2nd and down and 1. Clock's running. 2:35 to go. And there's going to be an injury timeout. Casey Hayward struggling to get off the field. 2:35 to go. They left him too much dang time and left them with a timeout. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I see what you're saying. See what Justin Fields can do. He hasn't really been able to use that dual threat ability like you'd like. He's got 6 carries, 34 yards. Not bad, but not really game-breaking. Justin Fields in the shotgun, motions everybody out, so now it's an empty backfield set, 3 receivers on his right, 4-man rush. Fields steps up into the pocket, going deep, and overthrows the outstretched arms of Darnell Mooney. Mooney could not quite get there, and they decided to take a shot on 2nd and 1. He had him beat too. Just overthrown was Darnell Mooney. All right, 3rd and 1 here. 2:19 to play in this ball game. At the 35-yard line. Takes the snap, handoff up the middle. No, Justin Fields will keep it, running to the left, and Fields will get out of bounds with 2:14 to play, 1st down. Justin Fields trotting back onto the field and see what he can do. He's got to get a touchdown to win this game. Offense has only put 1 touchdown on the board all day today. See what they can do on this drive. Justin Fields in the shotgun. 2:14 to play. 1st and 10. Cole Kmet goes in motion. 3 receivers to the right. Bunch formation. Fields takes the snap. 4-man rush. Fields throwing it over the middle of the field. Tipped in the air and not intercepted. Hits the ground. Whew, dangerous throw over the middle of the field. Devin Bush got a hand on it. 2nd down. Fields averaged only 33 more yards per game than Mac Jones. He isn't that game-breaking. True. But that might not be fair. But that's funny. That's funny. Fields in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Steps up in the middle field. He's going to run for it. Cole Kmet cannot give him a block. Why did he run to the right? He should have ran to the left. He had Cole Kmet giving him a block. So it'll be 3rd and about 2 or 3. And that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. Justin Fields, he had the block to the left. I don't know why he ran back towards the right. All right, well, we got a ball game. Can the Bears do it? I don't know, man. I'm rooting for it, though. I like Justin Fields coming in. Jones last year averaged 11 yards per game. Now, to be fair, college counts sack yards as rushing yards, and Fields ate 20 sacks in 6 games last year. Eesh. All right, what can we do? 56 sacks in a year and a half of playing OSU. That's why I didn't want him there. Wow, that's a lot of sacks. You ain't lying. Well, let's see what he can do. Justin Fields at the 45-yard line, 3rd and 3. Justin makes that throw. That is huge. No kidding. All right, what do we got? TJ Watt looking like he wants to get a 4th sack of the night. Fields changing the play at the line. 2 receivers to each side in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Here comes the blitz. Justin Fields going deep. Has a man open. Caught by Robinson. Stays in bounds. And pushed out of bounds inside the 10. What a throw by Justin Fields. But uh-oh. The dreaded. They may score too fast. The Steelers have 1 timeout left. And there's 1 minute and 52 seconds. Did he step out of bounds earlier? He was close to the out of bounds. I don't know if he stepped out or not. Honestly, the Bears may want to take a look at this because they don't want to score too fast. Oh my God. 1 minute and 52. The ball is on the 16. Yes, so he did step out of bounds earlier. Justin Fields in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. Fields takes the snap. Fields escapes to the left, looking to throw to the end zone, and it is caught. Did he get in bounds? Yes! Touchdown, Bears! They score with 1 minute and 46 seconds left. And the Steelers will be down by 1. Did he stay in bounds? Darnell Mooney. A little push off, and yes, it looks like he got in bounds. 1, 2, the grab, the touchdown. What a play. But guess what, Chris? They score too fast. And the Steelers will have 1:46 to go to try to score a field goal. Let's see if Santos can make this PAT. Well, we will get a offsides call. So that'll bring it 5 yards closer, making it a little bit easier. They scored way too fast, right? Chris. You're the only one to know about Justin Fields. The only one. Nobody else even knew Justin Fields played football, other than, let alone be a great quarterback. He is also the guy that gets sacked way too often, throws too many risky passes. He really needed a year or 2 on the bench. He has the skill for sure. I said that I thought Justin Fields was going to be the second best quarterback in this draft. I like Zach Wilson number 1. So yes, both of them I had over T-Law. But I was not a Mac Jones fan, so far I've been wrong on Mac Jones. All right, here we go. The snap, the hold, the kick is up and good. So the Bears take the lead. All right, don't want to celebrate too early. They got to stop them on defense. Great throw on the run, finding Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Bears. All right, well, now it's up to Big Ben and company. Can they get into field goal range for Boswell? He's made from 54 and 52 tonight. So that means they have to get somewhere close to around the 40-yard line to give them a solid chance at making this field goal. They have a better pass blocking grade than New England. Really? The best QB in the draft, period, in the story. Whatever. Eats sacks like a fat kid with a box of ho-hos. All right, there goes the kick. And it will be a touchback. So Big Ben starting on the 25-yard line. Here we go. Steelers at home, after leading by 14 points or more, are 214-0-2. This will be the first time in history the Steelers will lose a 14-0 lead if they cannot connect with a field goal here. Big Ben in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his right. Harris, the running back. They still have a timeout, plenty of time. Takes the snap. Big Ben throws it underneath, caught by Harris. Harris will not escape the tackle. No, he does! Holy crap, he only gets 4 yards. But man, what a center of gravity for the young man. All right, so you're going to have some urgency. Still plenty of time. It's a minute and a half left with 1 timeout at their own 29. Big Ben sets up the offense. 3 receivers to his left now. Takes a look. Throwing it, and it's caught by McLeod, and McLeod is going to keep it and run it, and he will get up to about the 41-yard line. Out of bounds. 1:17 to play. That's funny. Because New England has a phenomenal O-line. Here we go. Big Ben in the shotgun again. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Looking to throw. Throws it underneath. Caught by Harris. Harris will get a gain of about 4 up to the 45-yard line. There is a flag on the play, though. Let's see what the call is going to be. Might be holding on the offense.
94 defense.
Nope. 94 lined up in the neutral zone. And they will accept that penalty, and it'll be a 5-yard gain. 1st and 5 now. $1:07 to go here in the 4th quarter. Big Ben, 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Looking to throw, and it's caught! And room to run is Deontay Johnson! And they're in field goal range, but there's a flag. What is the flag going to be?
And obviously
Offside.
declined.
Defense number 99 lined up in the neutral zone. This penalty is declined.
And that is pretty much the ball game. They're well into field goal range now with 59 seconds. Deontay Johnson wide open in the middle of the field. And they're up to the 31, 32-yard line. Big Ben in the shotgun. Steelers loading up the box. Playing 0 coverage. And they're quick out to McLeod, but hold on. There's a stoppage in play. There's a flag on the play. And that might push them back 5 yards.
They got false start.
It'll just be the 4th.
False start. Offense number 65. 5-yard penalty remains. 1st down.
All right, 5-yard penalty. Pushes them back to the 37, so it's still a 55-yard attempt for Boswell. Three receivers to the right. Big Ben in the shotgun. Takes the snap, pump faking, throwing it deep, and it's caught for a good size gain. And it'll be 2nd down and short. Gains about 13. Now they're well into field goal range, up to the 24-yard line. Big Ben will spike the football. Oh, he thinks there's 12 men on the field. Does he have a point? There's a flag on the play. That might be 12 men on the field.
First down, too.
The spike is good. It'll be third down.
Okay, so they will not give the 5-yard penalty. All right, so still 3rd and 2, but it's well into easy field goal range now. Let's get rid of that. Don't want to get spoilers. All right, 40 seconds left. Looking like they're going to run the football. Big Ben under center. No, excuse me, in the shotgun. Najee Harris, the running back. Loaded box R for the Bears. Takes the snap. And Big Ben keeps it. And I don't think he got there. They're going to give him the first down? Oh my God, they may give him the first down here. I don't think he got there. But at this point, who cares? I mean, it's just a matter of time. You just got to make the field goal. Actually, it's actually huge. What am I talking about? Because if it's not a first down, it's short. Oh my God. Okay, well, the Bears should call a timeout here to give themselves a chance. Are they not going to run the clock? 30 seconds. Boswell is running onto the field. So, okay, they just won't start the clock. 30 seconds left. So can Justin Fields do it one more time? Boswell. 7 for 9. And the Bears will try to ice the kicker here with the timeout. That is stupid. Unless you had to call timeout to stop the clock.
It's a missed extra point by Boswell that is the difference right now.
Did he ice the kicker?
From 40, when Boswell does kick it, Bears will spend their last timeout. Again, Boswell has already hit difference right now.
All right, 4th and 1. Boswell, the snap, the hold, the kick is good! And the Steelers take the lead, but they left some time on the clock for the rookie, Justin Fields. And boom, there's the kick. What do we got here? No matter what happens, Fields is a beast. Pat Fryermuth is as good as I thought he'd be, Tim. You weren't a believer in Pat. I don't know what you want me to say. It's all about value, dude. It's all about value. I wanted Tommy Trimble in the 3rd. I think Tommy Trimble in the 3rd is better value. Excuse me. All right, Boswell kicks it away, and we will get a touchback. So 26 seconds, no timeouts for Justin Fields and the Bears. Do they have it in them? What's up, Will? All right, got to get as long as a 55-yarder, so that puts it at, got to get to the 38-yard line, 37, 38-yard line. Here we go. takes the snap. Fields drops back, rolling to his right. Quick throw to the outside, and it's incomplete. Threw it into the dirt for Cole Kmet. Got to get downfield. 22 seconds. I like how you I think that I didn't like Pat and thought he was trash. Like, what is your point? You always take it to that next degree, Chris. That's just not true. Justin Fields takes the snap. 4-man rush. Gets rid of it to the sideline. Montgomery will get a few yards, but out of bounds. There's a flag on the play. This might be a holding. Fields wants it in the secondary.
Seconds left.
Illegal contact, defense, 5-yard penalty, and a first down.
Is that added to the play? I don't know. You said I wasn't a believer in Pat, so what do you think I thought of him then? What is that? What does a believer mean? What does that mean? 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. Justin Fields throws it underneath. Caught by Kmet. 11 seconds left. Wow. And it's close to field goal range. No, it's not. I thought I was on the wrong 40-yard line. Sorry. No, it's not close. They got to get about 25 yards in 11 seconds. But they can't catch it in bounds because they have no timeouts. So Justin Fields has got to attack the sideline. They got to get about 20-ish yards, 25 yards. Takes the snap. Fields steps up into the pocket, throws it, and it's caught. And that'll be 5 seconds. So they will have a chance out of bounds for a deep shot here. Excuse me. What does that mean? The only argument I had for Pat was that you were trying to act like Tommy Trimble was trash. You were the one that's saying Tommy Trimble was trash and act like he sucked. And I was like, dude, what are you talking about? Like, he matches up basically the same numbers. Here we go. Justin Fields batted away. Try to get a quick out. And that'll be nothing. So 2 seconds left. Batted away by T.J. Swat. I wish the Bears had Tucker. T.J. Swat. All right. Got to go to the end zone here. Because this field goal would be... No way. They're bringing out the field goal unit? What? 65-yard attempt? Stop. His long is 55. Oh, what a waste. Here goes the kick. It's right down the middle. And not even close. Why did they send him out there? Why? Take a shot at the end zone. What in the world were they doing? That was like 8 yards short. It wasn't even close. Almost what? That thing hit and bounced in the end zone. Wasn't even close. That was stupid. Almost what? How close do you think this was? Didn't it bounce in the end zone? Yeah, it bounced in the end zone. It was... Look at how close it was. Almost close. That was like 10 yards short. Oh, that's funny. Close. That was a heck of a kick. That's funny. They had one more yard, it would have been good. No, it didn't hit the crossbar. It hit the ground. You got to look at it from the other angle, guys. It wasn't even remotely close. It was 10 yards short. It bounced in the end zone, and that means it's really short. Because just because it hit the end zone doesn't mean you measure to the sticks or to the posts. You have to go up. When was it at 10 yards or 10 feet high? Because I think it's a 10-foot goalpost. You got to be able to get it over that. It was like 10 yards short. It wasn't even remotely close. For him to be that accurate, if he had a stronger leg, that would have been great. Can't believe they passed on Tucker in the draft day. They could have won this. I respect him. That's funny. You think it hit the crossbar. It wasn't even remotely close to a field goal. And that is how it's over. So the Steelers survive 29-27. Big Ben, 21 for 30, 205 yards, 2 touchdowns. Najee Harris, 22 carries, 62 yards and a touchdown. Pat Freiermuth, the leading receiver, not the most yards. Deontay Johnson had the 56. But Pat Freiermuth had 5 catches, 43 yards, and 2 tugs for the Steelers. Over there for the Bears, 17 for 29 for Justin Fields, 291 yards, a touchdown and an interception. He was sacked 3 times for 13 yards. Big Ben was sacked 4 times for 30 yards. All 3 sacks were the man, the myth, the legend, T.J. Watt. Ball carrier for David Montgomery, 13 carries, 63 yards. No touchdowns on the day for Montgomery. Darnell Mooney had that nice 15-yard carry for the touchdown. Also, at the end of the game, Darnell Mooney had the other touchdown through the air, trying to take the lead against the Steelers. Roquan Smith was a man possessed today. 12 tackles, 2 for a loss, and a sack. He was all over the place for the Bears, but in the end, it was not enough. And the Steelers prevail 29-27. Fun times, folks. See you guys Sunday for the beatdown. Hey, we'll be here. I'll trade for that kicker in a heartbeat and give a 6th. Because we don't have a 5th. Santos would be in Baltimore, and he would be the best kicker. Oh, that's funny. All right. Well, it was fun. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. Another good stream. Had some fun, and we will be back. And until next time, which next time is tomorrow night, 8:40. We got Ed Oliver coming on the channel, the real Ed Oliver, to have a discussion for about a half hour. Should be fun. And we'll go from there. And until next time.